Coffee and waffles. So good. Thank you. Happy Friday. Hey, we made it to Friday. Good job, people. Sorry, I'll go mute. This is where we come to start our day, get the vibes tuned up, kind of lay out a topic for the day, just a general topic. Today, it's going to be, we're continuing with our communication series. Yesterday, we talked about communication in relation to collaboration, how it shows up, what it might look like when you're collaborating with somebody. Today, we're going to talk about it in networking, which is another very important skill. And in fact, what I am trying to build on this channel ultimately is a network, both online and in person. So my communication skills have definitely got to be top game to do that. So we're going to talk about that. And one thing I want to start doing more of, this is my like stretch goal or latest project, is more panels, more people, more in person, trying to make those connections, trying to grow the network. And I'm looking for specific things for the network. So I'll go over that this morning. But if you know of any panels that are kind of aligned with what I'm trying to do, either conversations, personal growth, mental health, neurodivergence, art, creativity, any of the things that you see happen here, panels that you think I would work well on, I'd fit in with, the vibe. Y'all are going to have to do a vibe check for me because y'all know the channels and y'all know me. And my vibe check sensor is, I don't even know if I have one. And I want to try to do 3 channels a week, at least for a start. But more is even better, just to start getting the network out there. So we'll talk about communication in relation to that, mostly today on the midday episode. But I want to at least lay the basics for the topic. And networking is really just human beings, we're people, trying to feel each other out, trying to build trust, and possibly maybe trying to create something cool together. That's basically what networking is, and that's kind of what we have been doing here and with the Panelverse and other channels. So it's just continuing with that. It's not about business cards or elevator pitches or any of that canned performative stuff. At least that's not what I intend to teach on here. It's understanding how connections form in the first place. Is that connection piece, the social chemistry, the social physics, the mechanics of connection, if there can be such a thing. Why do some people click instantly? Why do some people not? How do communication patterns affect the flow of networking, of communicating, of this connection or not connection? So we're going to look at that, like I said, mostly later today. And what we're learning is that communication seems to be the engine, the what do you call it? The unified substance that everything else is made of. The engine that drives everything. It is the magic ingredient to conflict resolution. It's the magic ingredient to community building. It's the magic ingredient to networking. So communication is really a fundamental building block of what I'm trying to do here. And today we're just going to lay the foundation for the kind of communication that I think best accomplishes the goals I'm trying to accomplish here. So where I'm going with all of this is, and I'm collaborating with Charlie a bit, so some of this is his suggestions, but one of my weaknesses here with the channel and community building has been vetting. I'm very loose with the boundaries, and I kind of pretty much just let whoever in that can loosely fit in, which is fine. There is a place for that. What I guess I'm not really bad at vetting. What I'm really bad at is organizing that into tiers, into a hierarchy. I kind of see it as one big community gumbo pot. And what it really should be is a tier of just general people that are able to come in and hang out, a tier of people that are maybe looking to do something a little more, an inner circle tier of the people that really want to get together and create and collaborate, etc. And so one thing I want to do is organize this community, start organizing into those tiers and start doing gatekeeping seems like a I'm starting to like the word norm. Instead of boundary, instead of standard, just setting a norm. And so each tier would have its own norm, and the people that meet that norm will go into that tier. And another thing I want to do kind of is start building a list of very basic, maybe 3 or 4, 5 at the max, kind of little things we all agree to as a community. So if you're part of this network, you can at least be expected to A, B, C, D, and I want to start building those. And the first one I'm going to propose today is an ability to sit with strong emotion. I am very emotionally intense, and I don't really have a lower setting. I had a friend one time that described me. He said you have your household appliance plug that you plug into your electrical outlet, your normal plug, your toaster plug. And then he said you have your orange outdoor plugs, the big 3-prong plugs that you plug your leaf blower and your tools into. And he said, I'm like the dryer plug, the big giant, like however many prongs it has, that the plug the dryer into the wall and it takes its own special socket and all that. He said, if you try to plug me into a normal socket, it's going to overcharge or burn out the socket. That I have to find the sockets, the communities, the groups, the people that can fit a dryer plug, because that's the level of intensity I bring to something. Intellectual intensity, the questioning, the in the head stuff, the Virgo, the Gemini and Scorpio, all that stuff. Emotional intensity. So an ability to tolerate that, to have you have to have some kind of tolerance to be able to sit with strong emotion when it gets heated, when things get tense. If I'm coming across strong, people that come here, there's an implicit assumption on my part that you're able to do that if you're hanging out in this space. Otherwise, it's not going to be the space for you. And I want to start making that explicit for the people that want that. Like having up a little membership, like in this community, this is what we agree to do. And you can voluntarily undersign if you want to be part of that. And it starts to set kind of a little, it starts to set norms, communication norms, conflict resolution norms, group norms, and a little group of people that others can start looking to uphold those norms. So if you agree to sign this little agreement thing, then people could be like, I'm going to use this as an example. I don't think this person's going to actually make the list, be on the list, because it's voluntary. Just Frank, he has a wrench right now because he posts very helpful links. So they'd see somebody like Just Frank and they'd see his name on the list. Oh, Frank is somebody if I need to talk, or if I need someone to sit with strong emotion, or if I'm having a problem, Frank is somebody that's agreed to talk it out in this particular way. So start building something like that. Um, I want to talk about this tier thing real quick and put out what the AI suggested, and then I will drop a link. Let me just find it real quick. Because it was good. I liked it, and it seems like something I should have been doing a while ago. They call it the trust tier system. It says your community desperately needs this. Um, right now, I've been giving inner circle access to people with only outer circle capacity, and it's causing a whole bunch of confusion and a bunch of other stuff. And we see it here play out on these streams and other channels. So getting really clear about the tiers and what norms are expected of each tier. I think I want to start from the bottom up. So, and I kind of said this with the audience. I have three tiers of audience. I have the invisible audience that watches, and I'll never know who they are because they'll never comment or come on panel, or I won't even know they're out there. So they're my invisible ghost audience, and I just kind of have to can't worry about those. Then I have the chat audience. They don't come on panel, but they're part of the chat. So I get to have an idea of who they are. And then I have the people that actually come on panel. So these tiers are going to be made up of the chat people that participate and the panelists that come up and make the panels what they are. So out of that group of people, I have my block list. I have a list of people that will never participate in this community for mostly for reasons because I laid out specific guidelines and they somehow repeatedly cross them and refuse to respect very, very basic wishes to norms to keep a community functioning. No doxing, malicious personal attacks, don't go after people's family, all that kind of stuff. So there's a list of people, trolls, people that porn bomb, people that come up to disrupt. They can be part of the community on the sidelines. I can't stop them from watching. They go on other channels. They are just in a special tier on my channel of non-participation. And so if we take those people aside, we're left with four other tiers. We have the audience, and the only requirement for participation in this tier, this is the audience and the viewers, is showing up. You turn on your YouTube, you watch me, you are in that tier. What you get from that tier, from that access level, you get entertainment, possibly education, you get some light interaction, and that's it. There's no deeper relational involvement or commitment on our part beyond that. So everyone is welcome to the audience tier. You can show up, watch, have fun with us, learn a little bit. We don't owe each other anything. And I'm okay. That's a very nice, comfortable tier. And I'm okay with anybody that wants to be in that tier. That's one of the tiers I'm trying to grow as large as possible. So that's the norm for that tier. Then we have a tier above that, which it's calling the community tier. This is the outer circle. The requirements for this tier is basic participation and no major red flags. And that's kind of what we get from the regular chat people, the regulars that come on panel, the people that show up and participate regularly. That's that outer circle. That's when I talk about I love my audience. I have the best audience on YouTube. That's these guys. The guys that show up regularly and make the community what it is. What you get, the perks from this tier that you get access to by maintaining the norm of basic participation and no major red flags. You're not giving me a reason to have you on a radar where I'm looking for a reason to time you out or block you. You're here in good faith. Let's call it that. You're here in good faith. You get friendship, connection, access to the network. You're in the network. You get community support. You can come on panel. You can come in the chat, and there's people that are going to listen and try to be supportive or give their feedback. So you get that. You get all of that. If you're working on a project, you can come up and get creative feedback. And you get conversation, casual conversation. You get to come up and chat. You can talk about something you need to talk about. You can tell a story. You get all of that at this community level tier, the outer circle tier. And the only requirement is your continued participation without any major disruptions, which has kind of always been my standard here. This is just codifying it. There's no emotional expectations. There's no leadership You're not expected to play a special role here or hold a certain standard or anything here. And there's no deep personal access. We're friends. I care about you. I support you. I value you being a part of this community. But we don't have to go deeper than that. We don't have to peel back each other's layers. We don't have to go bond out in the woods on a camping trip or anything like that. And again, I like this tier. I'm okay with this tier. I welcome anybody that wants to be in this tier, and I value you. None of this is meant negative or a judgment. This is all good stuff in my mind. And then we have, this is where it was getting fuzzy for me because I was kind of having this community circle and then an inner circle. But the AI is saying I should have 3 levels instead of 2. There should be a middle tier before you get to the inner circle. And that's the one I think that's new and that I'm trying to form here. The requirements for this middle tier, this is the collaborator tier. These are people that actually want to work together with either me as an individual or my channel, this community, and bring something that they offer, some skill set or vision or goal or some project, and we want to collaborate. So that raises them to a different tier than just the community tier. And so the requirements, if you want to collaborate with me, these are the requirements for that tier. Reliability. I am a very reliable person. That's one of my strengths at work. I show up on time. Tell me what you want me to do. It's going to get done. I'm dependable. I show up at the streams every day when I say I'm going to show up. When I started the channel, I was streaming at a certain time every day, and I kept that for like probably almost a year. You don't have to have my level of reliability, but there has to be follow through. You have to do what you say you're going to do if we make agreements. So reliability, you have to be here in good faith with good intentions. And I assume that of most people. Like, I'm pretty generous about assuming good intention and giving grace. So this one's not really an issue, but don't collaborate as a troll. Don't try to like fake collaborate, buddy troll when the purpose is just to sabotage. And honestly, I'm not that paranoid. I'm not looking for people to do that. Some degree of accountability. You're not an employee. You don't owe me, I guess, a high level of it, but I need to be able to go with you if there's an issue or a problem or a question and have you address it with maybe some of the tools we all agree to. But I need to be able to access you somehow when I need to talk about things related to the collaboration. So some degree of, let's call it access instead of accountability. And problem solving. Problem solving access. We'll call it that. And you have to have low to moderate conflict capacity. Tolerance for conflict if it happens, and ability to resolve it if it happens, or sit with those emotions. So this is where that norm of sitting with strong emotion really comes into play. So if you're going to collaborate with me, I've talked about my theater background. I went to a residential school partly for the arts. That was a large part of it. So I was working with a lot of creative people, a lot of creative egos. I know the sparks that fly when passionate creative people get together. So I'm used to some of this low level conflict. It's just a norm in those kind of environments. And some people, and to me, the Panelverse is one of those environments. Because what is this if not community theater, street theater? And so I kind of take it for granted that people are here with their armored panties on and ready to just swim around in some of that. And because it all washes out after the project's over. Like once the curtain closes and the performance is over, everybody's ready to party and hug each other and good job and celebrate. So my norm is kind of a certain amount of conflict no matter what when creative people are trying to do stuff. So I can sit with those little moments and work through them and talk through them. And again, you don't have to have my level of it, but some degree of willingness or ability to do that. So that gets you in the collaboration tier. And here's what you get with that level of access. These are your perks. You get project-based collaboration. You get somebody else to work with on a project, bounce ideas off of, put in work together, that creative feedback. There's some shared responsibility, so I'll take a share of the project, so you won't have it all on your shoulders, and we'll each do part of it and put it together. That's part of what collaboration is. So you get some of that. It says light emotional discussions. I feel like you'll get that at every tier. So I'm just going to leave that out. I guess I'll give you some extra emotional discussions if we collaborate. And you get limited influence on my projects and what I'm doing because collaboration is going to cross influence anyway. So through the collaboration, you have an ability to add your voice to this community. So I think those are all good perks for the collaboration tier. Now, these are people, they're collaborators, but this is what I have to remember. They are not emotionally central to this community. They can be the best collaborators in the world and we can have the best time together in the world. But until they get to that final tier, the inner circle tier, I need to not confuse them with inner circle just because we're collaborating or collaborating well. Hey, I see some comments going by, so I'm going to check in on them in just a second. I have one more tier. This is the really important. This is the one I'm working up to. I don't have expectations right now of this tier. This is long game. As I find these people organically, and remember, I'm networking is the next big project. I can gradually add them to these tiers as they meet these norms for the tiers. This is the core team. This is the inner circle. This is the team that I'm going to come together with, and we're going to make something amazing happen in this panelverse or in the world. I don't know if you know what Meow Wolf is. It's an art collective that started in Santa Fe, New Mexico, kind of some artsy kids. And they're like a multi-million-dollar company, and they have locations in multiple cities across the U.S. And they did it through grit and passion and collaboration. Well, my first co-host Chris turned me on to them, and we watched their documentary, and we got so inspired. And we were trying to become the Meow Wolf of YouTube. That's how big we were dreaming. And so when I have the right core team, that is what I'm shooting for. If we hit something lower, that's great. But that's what I'm looking to collaborate on ultimately with this core team. So if you like to dream big, do big, or if you really believe in this community and you want to help shape this community, the core team is where you want to be. And these are the requirements for the core team. There's going to be a much higher level of accountability. There's going to be some agreements, like probably written, that we agree to. How we have conversations, how we handle conflict, how we problem solve. What do we do if there's issues? What do we, like, all that kind of stuff. And we're going to all be on the same page about how we do it. Very high ability to resolve conflict. And my tool for resolving conflict, I used to do it professionally, is dialogue, conversation. I don't have another tool. So you have to be able to use conversation to resolve conflict. I don't know how to vibe my way through it. I'm not saying that's not a valid way. I'm saying for this inner circle thing, that's not a way that I'm going to be able to do. So you have to be able to meet me at least part way on the conflict resolution. Very high emotional capacity. You have to have all your fuses have to be fresh. They can't, your circuits can't blow out. You have to be able to tolerate the passion, the intensity that's going to be generated from this level of collaboration. So that's another kind of norm I'm setting for this tier. Reciprocity. There has to be this sense of mutuality and this open line of communication. And probably most importantly, if there are breakdowns, communication breakdowns, interpersonal breakdowns, conflict, you have to have an ability to collaborate to repair those. Rupture and repair. Sometimes growth happens, you get stronger growth after a rupture than you were before. The relationship is even stronger after conflict. So these are all the norms for that tier, and this is what you get. You get me. Yay. You get direct access to me. You get an open channel, an open line to me. Some of you already have that just because, and I'm not going to take that away, but just because you message me and we talk on Discord or Telegram or wherever else. You get collaboration on mission critical work. Anything involving your channel, your project, you have me. I'm there. You need feedback. You need me to step in and do something for the project that I'm good at. You have me. I'm part of your team. I can step in if you need me. Same with you. If I need something that you're good at, do I have that? Do we have each other's back? You have influence, direct influence on the community. You're in the strategy meetings. When you give an opinion, when you lay out how you see things, when you have a good argument for doing it a certain way, I give that a lot of weight because it's coming from this inner circle. These are my inner circle people. And you get some responsibility here. You get some clout here. You have status, probably a wrench. You're going to have responsibilities, though. People are going to be able to go to you for certain things, and you're going to be able to act as representative of this community in certain matters. So with that kind of status and power is going to come some responsibility to represent these norms. So if all of this interests you, this is the new structure for this community. You could figure out which tier you're currently in, which tier you want to be in if you want to get more involved. We have the inner circle, that middle circle of collaborators, the community circle outside of that, which is the chat and the panelist. We have the audience circle, which anybody's welcome to. And we have kind of the troll circle. They're behind the fence. They get to watch from behind the fence and rattle the cage and claw and spit and throw whatever they can find. There's that layer. And you have to work really hard to get to that layer. There's probably like only 4 or 5, maybe 6 people in it right now. But you can hear them howling away in the background. So those are our tiers, and you're welcome to join any one of which you're able to meet the norms for that tier. So I'm going to drop the link, catch up on comments, and we will get this coffee started. And waffles, I forgot. Hey, go get you some waffles if you like waffles. All right, there you go. Hang on, give me a moment. What am I reorienting to? Oh, comments. Hello, Becca B. Oh, YouTube's doing that thing where it shows the channel name and not the real name. Oh, I'm I'm sorry to hear. I don't know who she is. Well, it sounds like she left a good legacy, a meaningful legacy. Well, you in the wrong place because we have a caste system now, but it's a voluntary caste. You get to choose your caste. It's a choose your own caste system, and it's mobile. It's fluid. So you can move between castes. It's not a fixed caste system. So get your ass in the caste that you want to be in for the class. Charlie will work. I'll get Charlie to work on that for me. Um, oh, I believe it, Fats. I can't figure out if I'm the right guy for a Bizarro World or the wrong guy for it. I think I'm kind of both. Oh, and tater tots, because like they're little hash browns. So breakfast in the Grove. Hmm. Let's check if we have any new art. We'll probably get some today. Nothing from Frank. There's some shorts with spit bag in them. No, but if you look, I'm gonna drop Moose's channel. If you have not checked out his Grand Design EP, my God, I wish it was in stores where I could go out and buy the hard copy because I want every one of those songs. They tell a story. Are you in Oz? I didn't know that. Well, top of the good, top of the day, mate. Top good, top good day. Top of the good day, mate. See, this is why I stay in the U.S. I get in enough trouble here. I get in enough trouble not even leaving my bedroom. Why would I go put myself in another country? It's bad enough. I'm about to try a road trip and put myself in different states, which are going to be foreign environments. I just realized. What an adventure that will be. Good thing you'll all be along for the ride. In fact, I'm kind of thinking this is how my mind is working. Um, why am I waiting? What am I waiting for? Like, why can't I just head out now? I could head south because that would avoid the snow. The only thing I was worried about was I don't want to drive in snow. But if I start now, move south, I could crawl all over the southern U.S. during the winter. There's no, like, I guess there's no reason to delay the tour. Why am I delaying this road trip? Because my brain can very easily talk me into doing something quickly. Like, I could be packing my stuff up tomorrow if I don't, like, check this line of thinking. Vibes, vibes, hey, shift. Thank you. We need the good vibes. They work, by the way. They've been working, sort of, in between all of the drama, conflict, chaos vibes. But keep sending them because we desperately need them. You're creating a market. You're creating demand or supply. Demand and supply. You're supplying the demand that you create, which is what any good capitalist entrepreneur would do. By the way, it's morning. The producers are wondering. Oh, Becca, that makes me absolutely blink my eyes and spin my head around. Because you know how many people you could find that would tell you, chill vibe? Jeff? Jeff? Chill? But I appreciate it. I am chill when I'm not, like, activated about stuff. My baseline is very chill. I'm very easy to get along with until the fuckery happens. The pattern starts not matching. My little alerts go off. People start running their games or trying to bullshit. People start trying to, I don't know, hijack the channel for unnecessary drama, that kind of stuff. Y'all have all seen what activates me. Communication games. But when that's not happening, I'm perfectly chill. And if you notice, it spikes and then it usually levels off pretty quickly after that. It's not a long drawn out thing. So I think my chill, if you got the AI to analyze my chill ratio to my spurg out ratio, I think you'd find I have one of the better ratings, despite appearances. In fact, I might do that one day. The tools are out there. Hey, Christos. Bye. Yoga pose. What's up? Just hanging out, doing the little coffee thing. Keeping the space open. Tending the fire. Do you know that Rob Noor was one of the channels that people were trying to get me to go on? To have conversation because just to get my name out. But the Crucible already, like the Crucible crowd already knows me. They're gonna see me and they'd be like, "Oh God, that's Jeff. He's still out there." I mean, it's not a bad idea. The point is to network. But there's also the flow, like this stuff. I'm trying to go on panels where my name is not attached to drama. I'm trying to. My message is I think the panelverse is capable of more than this, just drama. And then I go on panels where people are coming for the drama as the centerpiece for the drama, and I'm just the cartoon before the show. I didn't watch it. That drama is so old to me. It has mold growing on it. I don't know why somebody's not throwing it out of the fridge by now, other than ka-ching, 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 the gravy that everybody's here for. And how much gravy are we talking about, actually? Come on. Yo, it doesn't take much to. All right. Yes, Flo is Dusty. That's his new channel name. Well, let me see if there's any old something that I can play. I don't think we did the Jester song, or if we did, I've been meaning to play it again. So why don't we do that one? Here's a little interlude from Moose, which also I think is a very relevant and appropriate message. The Jester's Taunt. In fact, I'll turn the captions on for this. Reminds me of like a Beatles, like a Paul
All the
McCartney.
angles drowning in his tears. Thought you had it all figured out, didn't you? Hate to break it to you, but your life was done. Hey, 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 hey. All your little numbers, all your perfect plans. Watch them turn to dust, sifting through your hands. Time to paint the town, but not in gray and white. It's time to light the fuse and say goodnight. So welcome to the show. Now that you're a ghost, your world was monotone. All the static feels like home. Yeah, welcome to the madness. Feeling bad. Your world was monotone, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it's dead. Yeah, you had a wife, a kid.
I just noticed the
Tell me,
stat.
architect, were
I
you
love this.
ever
I want to double
alive? You
stat.
built
We
a
should run
cage of
stat.
logic, called it a career. Now
my
the
God,
walls
I
are
want that.
melting and the jester's here. That's me. To show you all the
I want-
colors that
oh
you
my
went to
God,
school to
that's-
see.
this is
Buckle
the
up,
first time we've
buttercup,
noticed
you're
that.
stuck with me. All your little numbers, all your perfect plans. Watch them turn to dust, sifting through your hands. Time to paint the town, but not in gray and white. It's time to light the fuse and
I want
say
all of them. I
goodnight.
want the whole collection.
So welcome to the
I love the
show.
purple and
Now
green
that you're a
clouds.
ghost, your world was monotone. The static feels like home. Yeah, welcome to the madness.
Hey, good seeing you,
Your world was
Shiv.
monotone, and I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad it's dead.
Fatty has a show. Me and Fatty talked about collaborating.
1+1 ain't 2 anymore.
I'm a collaboration fool. I'm free to collaborate with anybody.
Just like
I love
I
collaborating.
did. It's all a game.
You have to meet those tier
joke,
requirements.
a grand illusion. So why not just enjoy the confusion? What? Enjoy the confusion. Sing the
Moose does
confusion.
pretty nice. I taught him well.
So welcome to the
I'm really
show. Now
coming
that
to
you're a
appreciate
ghost,
it.
your
Here,
world was
I have so
monotone. The
much.
static feels
Hang
like
on, I'm
home.
gonna finish
Yeah,
the
welcome
song.
to the
I got a
madness.
thought. I
Feeling
have
bad.
thoughts.
Your world was monotone, and I'm so glad, I'm so glad, I'm so glad it's
We're coming to
dead.
kill y'all's monotone world. Look out. I'm monotone. What are you talking about? Jeff, you're monotone. Uh-oh. All my brain can think of is how to get that staff merged so I can have all three of them. Um, no, that is Moose at the Disco. That was the prelude to Spitbag at the Disco, which y'all saw on contest night. No, actually, he did that one after. Oh, I was about to do something. What was it? Was it something related to Fatty? Oh, I had a thought on Fatty. Yeah, I forgot what it was. It was about collaboration. Yes, I remember. Fatty is a person I'm learning to collaborate on the vibe level with. It's not a head thing with Fatty. I'm realizing that. Like me and Fatty don't come up for deep philosophical conversation. I'm learning to tune into his vibe. And so Fatty might be good for me. If there's other people like Fatty that are vibers, I'm trying to develop my it's like being left like right-handed left hand. I'm trying to develop my other hand, my vibe hand. All right, that's all the art I have for you folks. We can check in on the news real quick. Oh Lord, what? Trump is getting very extreme with his rhetoric. I don't support that. Let me go on record. Yep, no news. Even Epstein dropped off the top. That's what tells me there's nothing in those things. They don't even stay in the news. Hey, Ricardo. Good to see you. Oh, I still have my waffle. I guess y'all can we can enjoy waffle. Waffles do not make good ASMR. They're mushy. It's like a smacking, chewing sound. They take forever to eat and swallow. It's not a pleasant experience, but they're good. All right, enough about waffles. What do you want to talk about, if anything? Otherwise, I'm going to keep it going for a bit longer, and then I'm going to get my day started. I'll be out sometime today, talk about communication tools for networking, because that's what I'm looking to do. I need to find people. I need to start filling up these tiers. Channels, panels, chats, communities. It doesn't even have to be on YouTube. If you know of groups or communities on other platforms that you think I'd be good to collaborate with. Right now, my goal is to kind of just get myself out there so people can see what we're about and minimize as many of those weird little com- like conflicts and disconnects that seem to happen on panels. A lot. I think it's my emotional tense. I've said this before on this channel. I'm going to stress this again. The roller coaster signs that you have to be this high to ride the ride. There is one of them outside the door of this channel. I keep forgetting to mention it. People should not come here if they are not tall enough to be on this roller coaster. There's kind of a floor to this channel. And so I need to find other channels that there's a little sign like that in front of too. So those are the ones I know that can handle my emotional intensity. But if they're babysitting everybody's emotions or babysitting the audience's emotions, I'm not going to be good on those channels. And those are most of the channels on YouTube. Because it's not a conversation with me, it's a conversation with me and how the audience is receiving it. So they're reading the little cues and then they're adjusting how they manage the conversation with me, and then I start spurging out because they're trying to control and micromanage my conversation instead of just letting me talk and be myself, which is the whole message I'm trying to bring to their panel. So y'all see the Mobius loop that it becomes. Hey, Joe, you know you always along for the ride. In fact, we probably going to use your caddy for some. It'll be the Joe coaster. You go around and pick everybody up. I think there's a role for you in this too. Um, I met Wrestler on a panel before, and we had in fact, I think it might have been a couple of panels, and we had some pretty intense conversation. And I like Wrestler. I promoted his channel. I thought it was similar to mine. It was people coming up and trying to have conversation. I just think our communication styles are very different. Like our communication needs are very different, and they're it's. I think Rest is one of those panels where it's high risk for some of those little breakdowns and mismatches. How do you know you haven't already had an Amish chick on the panel? We've had a lot of chicks, both human and digital. So the AI can run the probability that one of them was Amish. Look, Zephyr wants to collaborate, Joe. That's. What do you want to collaborate on? Like running from the cops? Y'all should collaborate on, can we get away with a crime? What crime can we get away with? How well do we know cops? Let's test it. Oh, the wait, the Amish people have an accent? I gotta Google this. Hang on. An Amish accent. Did you ever see that Devil's Playground movie? It's a documentary on the Roomspringer that the kids go through. That it's like a party ritual. They just go out in this big warehouse and just party together for weeks, and they have like this big rave, and they drink and do drugs and all this stuff. And they party harder than the people in New Orleans, the people in Vegas. They party harder than the Cajuns down in Louisiana. I have never seen a group of teenagers party as hard as these Amish kids. And then they have to decide, that's like their taste of the world, and they have to fully experience it. So they give them this permission to go and get all this partying out. And then they have to decide, do they want to commit to the Amish lifestyle? And if they do, then they have to come back to the Amish community and not ever do any of that stuff again. But some of them decide that no, they do want to live in the world and continue to like find themselves, I guess. And so they end up leaving the Amish community. And it's the Roomspringer ritual that puts them at that crossroads. Yeah, it's a very high rate of people that go back. And they become stronger Amish as a result, too. Because they put themselves in that fire as kids. These are kids. And they test themselves. They test their commitment to the Amish lifestyle. It's a great movie. It's a fantastic documentary. In fact, I might watch it again. Everybody has a choice. At least in the American system I grew up in. All of high school, they're preparing. They even have guidance counselors to help you figure out what you want to do when you leave high school and go through all the choices with you. Oh, I still think it's a high percentage. All right, Zafir, the faceless Zafir. Hopefully that's Zafir. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
You know
whew,
me.
good.
There you go.
Thank
I just cleared all my cookies out of my browser, so I forgot.
you.
I
Oh,
lost all my pictures
well, it
and
looks
my
good. I
email.
like that avatar.
Yeah, yeah, I just drew it. It's like I just drew
Oh,
it
you drew it?
yesterday.
Wait, hang on. I'm gonna blow it
Yeah.
up.
It was crazy because I was making notes and there was smudges on the other side of the paper and I just kind of like pulled it out. But
I love the claw. Wow.
yeah, it's like a lizard hand, like a
Yeah. Like a
yeah, it's got a
dog lizard.
long pinky nail. Yeah.
Yeah. That's for the. We used to have those in high school, or some kid people.
Yeah. I don't know if it's attached to a lizard, but I don't think so. Maybe a dragon or snake. Snakes don't have hands.
Hey, do you have a card for today?
I don't have my cards with me and I'm at
Oh, are you in the parking
yeah,
lot?
I'm in the parking lot of the laundromat. Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's a cool place to be.
Yeah, I'll take you guys out
They
for a
should
walk,
do
but
like a
it's kind of
sequel to
cold.
Car Wash and call it Laundromat.
At the laundromat, like the
Laundromat,
land,
yeah.
it's the
They should call it
laundromat.
the Landry Mat. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Landry, go down to the laundromat today. That's
We
you
could
could find people
wrestle.
to talk to there.
No,
And
we'll
you could
wrestle at
say,
the
"Is this the
laundromat.
Landry mat?" Well, it is now, and start talking to them.
Yeah,
Go in there with the pimp wig, the pimp
I'm
costume.
I'm a little bit hurt that friggin' Joe Cool went down and hung out with friggin' Landry.
Why does that hurt you? Is it FOMO or you feel?
Yeah, because I was like, I bet you he had to drive through Albuquerque. Totally forgot about me.
Did you ask him to go to Albuquerque before? Like, did he know
Well, I
that that
mentioned
was an
it.
option?
I mentioned it.
You sent him a psychic message.
Yeah, but maybe his friend Cynthia don't like me. I don't know.
Joe, do you want to come up and have a clarifying conversation?
Please, let's do
Zephyr
this.
feels spurned it.
No, 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 no. I'm fine without drama. I don't do
But you have
drama.
abandonment issues, right?
A little bit, but not really. I was just joking.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, I used to, for sure. I
So you
do.
are okay. You and Joe are okay.
Yeah, yeah, we're fine.
Okay.
I think. I mean, as far as
You're
I know,
not going to
maybe
be
not.
passive
But
aggressive around him.
no, not at all. I'm joking, and I think
All right.
he's like he could take it. He's yeah,
Joe's always. I just assume Joe is stoned all the time, and his
yeah.
brain's gonna
Well,
reset. Like I don't think he carries things for very
maybe he
long.
forgot short-term memory loss.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
too.
We could find out.
Um, preferably one with boobs, because we are also trying to
I have
increase the
boobs.
boob ratio, and I need to talk to Charlie about that. Dear AI, how can we increase the boob ratio on my show? And you know what he's gonna tell me? Go find panels with boobs.
I'm not Amish, but I have boobs.
See, we have boobs right now. Are you not? Uh,
I have two of them
do
even.
we need
Not
intern?
even.
What do interns even do? Is that a new
I don't
tier?
know.
Should I add an intern
I think that
tier?
they work for no money. That's
I
what I
work for
gathered.
no money.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
All
doing
the
it
time.
now.
But that's my avocation, not my vocation. So
This is my vocation.
it's your job. You have a job.
It's all of it. I want it to be. It's my avocation that I'm trying to turn into a vocation. So I could
Yeah,
take a
there you go.
vacation.
Yeah, well, we're the people that God invented vacations for. That's for sure.
I
Or
actually
wait,
like to
no,
work.
I'm the people that invented the people that God made vacations for.
So you invented the people that invented God.
No,
Oh,
maybe yes, actually, both. Neither,
all of it.
all of it. Well, we are
We
all.
could.
But
It's
I,
probably easier to get some Mormon interns because they just come to your house and they say, "Hey,
oh
is there
yeah, they
anything
will.
we
You know
can
what? You
help
could
you
just,
with?" And I'll have like a whole list. Yes, I need these
you
files.
know,
I need this organized. Can you please
they
type
will
this
do
letter?
that. They will
Make this
do
phone
that.
call. Set up this appointment.
They will do that
Yeah, hell,
unless you
yes,
ask
they
them in
will.
to take. If you ask them in to take bong hits, they'll even sit there politely while you take rips off your bong. I know
Oh,
this.
really? Like, can we talk to you about Jesus? Sure. Do
Yeah,
you
they
mind
come around a little. They they come around
if
a
I
little less
bong rip
often.
while you do it? No problem, sir.
Well, they
Jesus would
want to
have hung
talk.
out with stoners.
As long as you're willing to talk to them about the good news, then usually they're all
The
right.
good news is that Jesus just got 89.7% more manly, and it's
Thank
only
goodness.
increasing. We're rolling out Jesus. I don't know what number we're at by now. Something point oh, the new
Chad
manly
Jesus? Is
Jesus
it
for the
like
modern
Chad?
age.
Chad Jesus? Oh my gosh! You know what? That is
Chad
totally a psyop.
Jesus, yes,
Yes,
Chadges.
that's a psyop.
That
My
sounds like
friends
a
over.
Godzilla. The
Well,
enemy.
it this was about like 2 years ago. My
Godzilla
friend, oh,
versus Chad Jesus.
oh, that could be an idea, but Godzilla's already been taken. But we could make a parody. Yeah, that would be fun.
God
Is it?
Satan. Oh, God Satan, get it? Versus Chad Jesus.
Oh, it would be. Oh, it'd be God Satan. Yes, that
They
makes total
do,
sense.
and you have to go to a
Ooh,
special store, and I think you have to have like a special Mormon ID to get in the little back room that sells the underwear. They don't just. It's like on lockdown. They don't just sell it to anybody. It's like the porno mags at the convenience stores.
yeah.
And I had a friend that was Mormon, and she used to go to those stores, so she told me all about it.
Yeah, they helped my ex's brother build their house, and we invited him to Christmas, and we gave him
The
presents.
Mormon
And
boys, like they
yeah,
they
yeah.
came
Well,
over, did manual labor, and helped to build a house.
that's what I'm telling you. They do
Did
do.
you
They will do that.
convert? Like I feel like it would at least owe up a
No,
visit to the
that's
church
their
or something.
job. They're supposed to. And I mean, yeah, they don't give them money. So if you're welcoming them in, like, and asking them to work in exchange for it, and they can talk about Jesus and be comfortable sometimes,
I
they're
would
going to
love to
do
talk
just about
about
whatever you
Jesus with
ask.
them. Can
Yeah,
you request them, or do you have to wait for them to show up at
you
your house?
can request them,
Is there an
actually. You
app?
can. I don't know. There probably is. I imagine they're pretty smart. I actually know a Mormon lady that is over 60 years old and still a virgin too, and she wears those magic underwear. She's very nice.
What are her powers?
She, I don't know. Her brother really loves iguanas, and he's a handy person that was a friend of mine. But she actually is really good at country music, but she's not really. She's 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 expressing herself through that because she's repressed in so many other ways. So yeah,
I
I don't
think
know.
you've just described the genre, the whole
Yeah, well,
itself.
maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. I'm cheering for her, honestly, because she's very sweet. Like I said, I can be down with that paradigm. It fits in my paradigm.
What if it's not? I'm like, what is in your paradigm? Nothing's in your paradigm. Nothing's in my
Everything,
paradigm.
everything's in my paradigm so far. I haven't found anything that. I
So
mean,
then you could get down with everything.
yeah, eventually. I
I bet I
That's
can
the
find
whole
some
point.
things that are not in your paradigm.
Not well. See, and I could love that without having it be affecting my paradigm. It can exist within my paradigm without affecting me. So
That's a pretty elastic paradigm.
yeah, it
I
is.
guess that's good.
Unconditional love, man. It's hard though. It really is.
It really
It's
is.
challenging. It's challenging.
It's so challenging.
Yeah,
Even
but it's
conditional love is hard.
there's nothing better than that though, really. I mean, I my whole life has changed in the
What
last 5
what
years.
what helped you to get there?
Well, help from my friends pointing out things that I miss, and then the universe encourages me constantly, pats me on the head all day
How
long.
okay, let's work with that. How does it encourage you? What should we look for?
Well, as soon as I started becoming, well, first I had to figure out how to love myself, because that's the first thing you got to do if you're
What
ever
if
going
you
to have
love
any.
yourself too much?
If you don't, because you can't, because you're not perfect, because you got to be
That don't mean
humble.
I can't love myself. I'm not a
Yeah, but you can't.
perfectionist.
It's not too much. Then it's not too much. You certainly should love yourself more than you love anybody else, really, but not to the point where you love them less than you can.
Okay, right. Not to the point where you talk about that.
Okay. Well, okay. So, like, say, let's use a metaphor. Okay. So, say that you are a very generous person. You're a giver, right? Like a giver. What was that?
Right. That's the closest I have to a whip, sorry.
Oh, I was like, what
It's a
effect was that?
whipped sound effect. What
Okay, say yeah,
yeah,
yes.
go
You
ahead.
don't want to be a doormat, right?
Oh,
I
I
mean, you
definitely
might.
don't think I'm a doormat. I don't think that's the
Yeah,
danger.
I know, but I mean, like, but still, some people are. There are people
Mhm.
like that, and this is how my mom put it to me, because always, if I could withstand something, which I'm very fucking resilient, I would just, you know, fit in with whatever anybody wanted me to be. and I was miserable, but I could handle it until I couldn't. And then at a certain point in my development, I just realized that I have to stop doing that. And that meant that I had to love myself. And I actually had already committed to being on the path of unconditional love just fortuitously. My
And that
friend
would
Bella, who,
include yourself then. You have to have
yeah,
unconditional love for
I didn't
yourself.
realize that at first, but once I was on I was committed to it. I could have just, I guess, turned around and said, okay, I'm not going to do this. But I had already, like, I hadn't even, it was just starting. So I'm like, I can't give up on this just yet because this really feels good to me. So I'm going to try this. But my friend Bella pointed out to me that, well, how does that work with you killing your ego all the time? That's not very loving. I
Do you
was
have
like,
any
ah.
techniques for loving yourself that you find
uh,
especially useful?
well, you have to realize that everybody else is another you,
Mm,
for one.
kind of, sort of. That
For
projection
one,
transference thing,
for one, and
countertransference.
that you're not responsible for their part of it
I know.
unless you're responsible for your part of it.
I mean,
Because you can't let
I agree. I'm just trying to connect it to the unconditional love. Are you saying it makes it easier to
it
love
does.
unconditionally if everybody takes responsibility for their
Well,
part?
and if you really look at yourself, like, critically, and, like,
Oh,
go,
I do.
okay, question yourself,
I even run me through the AI,
well, yeah, well, that might not be that smart because it's not totally 100%, yeah, objective.
but it
It's
is
not
critical.
objective. It is critical
It is almost 100% critical.
if you ask it to be,
The only thing
but
more critical would be Neve if she shows up.
oh yeah, I know. She was very brutal. I mean, wow. But you know what? I don't take it too personally because I think that was what her role was pledged to be. That's why she was there.
It seemed like punishment for having Snow having her involved in the first place.
Yes, it
I'll
probably
teach you to
was.
me involved in shit like this in the
Yeah,
future.
I don't know. I don't know. I like Snow a lot. But yeah, she's dangerous. I
But
like
in
her, but
fairness, Nev was not first choice, so Nev was like scraps
Ned.
herself.
Well, it was Neb and Kev, so it should have been okay. It rhymes, you know. Kev
But
told me
back to
that he.
this love thing. So I love you, Nev. Um,
Yeah, I love Neb too. I
but I
do.
love me more. Loving yourself. The
Yes,
part about
he didn't even let me talk.
seeing
Talk.
yourself, like you owning your part and letting you love yourself, making
Yeah,
that connection.
yeah. I can't believe you just cock blocked me saying something about Kev telling me he was gay, but I
Oh, I didn't
didn't.
even hear.
I,
No, go ahead. I didn't. I don't block
I think
cocks.
I pretty much decided that he was probably just trolling me, but yeah, and I did not suck his toes, by the
What
way.
did he
I
say?
did not do that, and that was fucked up that he said that.
Wait, I
Well,
missed the whole first part. Just start
did
over
you?
with what I didn't hear.
Oh, he told me he was gay. He said,
I
"Do you
think he
not
was
pay
troll. I
attention?"
don't think he's gay. I think
Yeah,
he's
I don't
gay
think he is either.
defensive.
I
Like
think he would
I'm
not.
so not gay. I need to constantly signal how not gay I am.
Yeah, I thought
No
about it,
homo,
and I
you
was
know.
like, I don't think he'd be so easily manipulated by women if he was
Oh,
gay.
I didn't know he was. Wow, you know a lot about him.
Oh well, yeah, a little bit. Well, I know that Snow put him up to be the bad guy, so
Wait,
uh,
what?
definitely know that.
I
I
I
even
don't
have
think he was the bad guy. I mean, he gave
he.
ours a 8.
Well, yeah, of course, but it was only the bad guy to certain people.
Wait,
Yeah,
say it again.
it was only the bad guy to certain people. He was supposed to be the mean judge.
Well, they got two mean judges,
Yeah,
almost three.
yeah, I know, right? There was a lot of mean judges.
But that's good. Like I don't expect. I want the Simon Cowell judges. I want
Yeah,
the
I like Simon
those.
Cowell.
Yeah,
I
those are
mean,
the. I want the what's the Hell's Kitchen guy. That's the judges I want.
Hell's Kitchen is my kitty.
Don't
That's my
hold
kitty.
back.
Yeah, I can't believe you just said that. Hell's Kitchen. That's my kitty cat. Where? What happened to Ship?
Why don't you
Is
just
she
call him
okay?
Gordon? Gordon would have been a much better name for him. Or
No,
Ram.
Gordon sounds too gross. It's like got a G in it. Ugh.
What about Ram?
No, he's not an Aries.
What is he?
And he was born in Uh, June? So he's probably a
Like
Gemini.
Gemini or Cancer?
He's a Gemini, I think.
Gemini
He,
cat.
he's a terrorist too. He's such a terrorist. He could be a judge. Could we have him as a judge? How is Shift? Have you seen it?
Pro- I could judge. I'm not going to be involved in the next contest, but I'll definitely judge. It's
Oh
nothing for me to
yeah.
sit up there and judge.
You know what? What is his name? Was it Shadow Buddha? Shadow Buddha? You know Shadow Buddha?
Is it Avian Buddha?
No, Shadow Buddha
I don't think
from
I know Shadow
NBC.
Buddha.
Oh, well, he was saying that he thought that like, if you're going to do the show again, he said that you should keep it local, like that it's in your
No, I
territory.
think OTW and them are going to run with. They're going to do it on their show.
Yeah,
I don't even think I'm going to be involved in the one next month. I
well,
got the ball
well,
rolling. I did what
yeah, that's
I
good. You know
still
what?
I can still collaborate on other We can do our own version of it, or we could do some other type of
Oh,
contest.
I've actually already started. I started a YouTube page based on this idea that I gave to Snow. Um,
Of what?
one- and it was the charcuterie board. That's what we're going to call it, the charcuterie board. A little cheese, a little meat
A
roasted,
little wine,
little wine,
a
some
little
cheese,
beef.
a little more wine.
What's going to be on it?
It would be
Is that
like
going
a
to be
roast.
like a YouTube board?
Yeah, it would be like somebody would be nominated to be roasted because it is an honor to be roasted, right?
You want to
And
practice?
you could practice.
All
Sure.
right. Who's going to roast who? Or
Somebody
should we
come up here.
roast somebody in the chat?
You could roast me. Fuck. I don't care. I'm toasted already.
All right. How? Let me warm up.
I
You
don't know, come on.
fat bitch. Was that a roast?
Yeah, I'm so.
That's the default.
You should see my mom. My mom is way fatter.
Oh,
Yeah,
your
she
mom
would
is
be.
so fat.
Yeah,
Um, it's hard to roast people that you like. I guess that's the challenge of a roast.
harder if you and like both. Yeah.
I think it's easier to roast you when I don't try. I'll just try to make like ugly comments about you throughout the stream if I think
Well,
of them,
just hit hard, Jeff. Tell me,
and then I'll
hit,
say that was a roast.
trigger me with my daddy issues. Fuck.
I feel pity for you for your daddy issues. I don't want to like punch down on somebody that's already crippled by daddy
Yeah,
issues.
we're on
See
the
that
same
kind
page.
of stuff. It's
She's
easier for me to. Well, maybe do one for me. Get me worked up. If you get me activated, I'll give you some good roast.
careful what you ask for, Jeff, because I accidentally
No,
did
I
it.
was asking for Neve. That's the like that's a high standard to meet.
Yeah. Well, see, I would have to. I don't think I could do that because
You
there's
know you
nothing that.
hate me. You know there's something about me that you hate or that gets on your nerves.
There's something I think in you that is hate, and I think it has to do with women, but I don't want to trigger that.
Well, no, I want you to. That's the point of a roast, is to trigger people.
Oh, I just noticed it. It's nothing. I don't feel threatened
My
by it. It was just,
misogyny. Yeah, I've owned up to it,
yeah,
more
that's
or
cool.
less.
See, and no need to punch at all then.
So we both pity each other for our flaws.
But yeah, but not even pity though. It's like I get that. I get it because none of us are perfect. We each have our like little idiosyncrasies. I can tolerate yours, and you can tolerate mine. And tolerate is not a bad word.
Wow, this is the kindest roast I've ever been to.
I know, right? But we don't have to run up that because not everybody is going to be like as amicable. And I'm sure, like we can, if we all sign up for it, then it's going to
We have
be.
to work on this roast thing. But
It's not,
also, I notice you give your power away to men a lot. So for somebody that has daddy issues and wants to be the strong, independent woman, you sure do let the men end up running things a lot.
well, they won't let me not do it yet.
Well, that's what exactly what I'm talking about, because it shouldn't
It,
depend on them letting you or not.
it does though because they're not going to listen to me if they don't want to.
Then it's not
So
equal power sharing.
it's not. Yeah, of course it's not. That's why down with the Patriots. I've been working on this slow, Jeff. It's a long game.
What do you want to do with the patriarch? So you're a feminist. That's a roast right there.
I'm not a feminist, actually. Down, Patrix, which is what I call it because it's like the Matrix. They try and convince,
The Patrix.
yeah, the Patrix because it's like the Matrix, but the opposite, and it's actually the real Matrix because the
But
Matrix.
it's only a patriarchy because you are letting these men run you. If you
No,
just tell them
it's
no and do your own thing, it's not a patriarchy because you're the one giving in to them.
excuse
The only
me.
power they have over you is the one you give them. So you can't give away your power and then call it a patriarchy and you're oppressing when you gave them the power in the first place. That's a setup.
See, I triggered you already. See, you're not letting me talk.
I thought I was supposed to roast you.
No, you're well, respectfully, I guess. But
What? I did. That's not part of a roast.
I didn't
Respect.
feel very roasted, Jeff. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. So you do feel sufficiently roasted. All right.
I said I
Yay!
don't.
I was gonna say I think we need to work on this roast thing, but maybe it is working. Maybe it will work.
No,
This was just kind of to workshop it to see what the
I wrote
potential was.
posted it. Posted.
Your mic's cutting out a bit.
Oh, sorry. It's because I moved it away from my face because I was
Oh,
drinking
there you are.
coffee. Yeah, I'm
All
not
right,
roasted.
that's a taste of what's to come, folks, here on the channel for personal growth
It's a coolery
and
bowl.
roastings.
I like. We've gotten so many views on the Cyber Caliphate on the Juiceable now. I wanted to let you know that it was still a win for us.
Oh, oh, good. Okay, so that was a good response to it.
Oh,
Did
good.
Andrew see it?
I'm hoping he will soon. I've actually been watching. He's been getting a lot of shit from a lot of people lately. Um, I could share some videos if you want me to. I'll share them on the Discord later if you're interested
What's
in
the
finding.
general like?
Well, there was a girl that just like totally roasted him. Um, there's a nice clip of that. He was over on whatever. She was totally owned him, and she's a whore, so he feels real bad about it.
Well, y'all certainly gave the opportunity for new drama, but apparently they're not biting because they're still fixated on this Rob Nord drama from what, a month ago?
Well, that has something to do with it too, because there's like the people that are roasting have shown up over at Sarah's. So, like,
Well, good for her. She's probably getting a lot of super chats.
yeah, I hope so. Tomatoes good. I like tomatoes. I just don't like ketchup.
Yeah, I don't either. I love tomatoes, but not ketchup.
Yeah, see, we have a good. Yeah, that's a nice thing to have in common. I like spicy barbecue on my fries. Do you like something on your fries or nothing?
Mostly nothing because the McDonald's fries are so good, but every now and then if there's ketchup around, I'll dip it in. But I won't like go seek out ketchup. I don't grab
You,
ketchup packets
you
or
should try
anything.
the spicy barbecue if they have it at your McDonald's.
I find most barbecue sauces too sweet. They have that
It's
sweet
not.
taste to
It's
them.
the spicy barbecue isn't. It's good. It might be a little bit sweet, but it's not very sweet. We have Rudy's here. You would love
Oh,
Rudy's.
Rudy's?
Rudy's, it's like a rib place, barbecue. Like they've got like, and yeah, it's really good. Pulled pork sandwich.
I love pulled pork.
A spit? What do you mean? I don't want to be on a spit. I'm good at rolling around all on my own.
Oh,
I
oh.
can.
What about a spit bag?
Well, I am a rapper, so spit take maybe.
Are you thinking about being in this next contest?
Oh, absolutely. I'm down for that.
And
I've got.
I think they said they're just going to do it as a straight up talent show. It's not going to be a collaboration thing. It's just if
I'm
you
not.
have a talent, then you just enter.
Well, I've definitely got a. I could probably put something together, another song or something. Maybe who knows?
Hmm.
I might just watch it this first time because I'm a little gun shy after the last one. You know.
Oh yeah, you did well. I mean, TML took most of the heat.
Well, yeah. Well, that's kind of problematic because we were together and nobody even noticed. So
I mean, I
where's?
did. I knew it was. I guess just because I knew it was you.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I don't
Well,
give
do
my
you
power away.
have? Do what?
I, I don't give my power away. I'm a renewable resource.
Well, you just admitted that you did when I said.
No, I don't. I don't give my power away. I
Well,
loan
then how
it.
do the men end up being the ones making all the decisions and you going along with them?
They're not making all the decisions.
You said that
It,
they don't let you do this
it,
and they don't let
seems,
you do
it
that, and
seems that way. It seems that way. But I can't control other people. You can't either.
yeah, oh, I
Right?
know.
So there you go then.
I don't want to. I
Me
don't want to
neither.
control people.
But I do like to help people and it makes me feel good, so it's worth it, whatever.
Yeah, I have that too.
Well, and that's what
Where
I was gonna say is like my mom taught me that this is the metaphor that I was touching on earlier, circling back because we got distracted. But she said that if you give someone like your last dollar and you need it, then you're just asking the world to enable you to continue on, or you're asking the universe to test you, like to level you up.
I wouldn't
And
give away my last dollar if
yeah,
that's the
see,
only thing I had left to feed
see, you're
myself
smart
with.
because you know better, and some people don't know better.
There's
I didn't know
people
better.
that don't, they would give the dollar away.
I almost gave away my
Those
last
are the
$12.
people that end up on Snap.
Well, see, but I'm not on Snap. But yeah, I almost gave my last $12 away. But that's because I trust the universe to give me, and not other people around me. I'm gonna be working for that. You know, it's like I'm gonna, if I can afford it, if I can work for it, and that's what I'm doing.
I trust the universe to put me to work.
Put me to work. Yep, that's how it works, really. I mean, I think we're going to do some big things, Jeff.
Like as
All of us.
humans, or
Yeah,
just
all of us
us.
as friends, and especially the people that I know. Because I care about all of you guys. I think I want to. I love team. Team is good,
Oh,
but
take care. Who is Jesse Lee Peterson? Take care, Fats. Good seeing you. Yeah, I'll be out later today. Who is Jesse Lee Peterson? It's still my
I don't
audience, my
know.
one audience. Hang on. Um,
Oh, did you lose them all? Oh, sorry, Jeff. They don't.
who am I competing? Who's my competition? Let's see. Jesse Lee Peterson.
It's probably like
Is
he
he
maybe
gay?
he's
He's
re-
black.
ooh, maybe he's related to Jordan Peterson, but not.
I don't
No,
know. He looks very not Canadian.
just say hi. I look. We could
Oh,
try
I
it.
think I know. He sounds from. I think I've seen him before. He's this old black man.
Cool. I love everybody. So, like, let's talk. As long as it's not gonna cornball me.
I wish that bitch would call my church. That's his latest video.
Eh, okay, we could go with that. I could handle that. That's in my
Oh, he's
paradigm.
not that old. Um, is he Black MAGA? He's like out in the country with an American flag behind him.
Well, I'm willing to talk to anybody. This is your show, not mine.
Oh, me too. As long as they can have a conversation.
Yeah, there is
Well,
no.
hey, Fats, tell him to come on my show. Will he come on the show? I would love to talk to him.
I'm down with Fats Rabbits. I'll second his opinion.
Opinion.
Yeah, his nomination or whatever. I thought the guy was coming up, or is that who you're going to
I
talk
know.
to?
I just went to his. Tell him to come on our show or promote my channel. Say in the audience or something like type, "Hey, I was just hanging out at a cool channel called Outliers in Exile, but I saw that Jesse was live, so I came over here. But y'all should check it out." Or, something like that. If you're a black misfit,
I
if you're
thought he was in the
black and
back.
you feel like you don't fit in, go over to Jeff's. He'll fit you in.
Either I was acting like in the back. I thought he was in the back for whatever reason because I can't see who's in the
Oh
back.
no, he's in the comments.
Oh, well, come up, dude.
He's on both panels at once, I guess.
Oh, who's the bitch? I hope it's not me.
That's gotta be weird. Like if you're watching the stream from a phone but not using the comments, it must throw off the conversation for a lot of people.
Well, I like to focus on the person I'm talking to.
Oh wow, thank you, Fats. That's what I'm talking about, networking. I don't even have to do it all myself. You guys can help me network.
This
Just
little boy,
increase the power of networking.
my friend used to, her son used to call me Jesse, and my ex Johnny, and I don't know why, but my dad's name is Jess, so I see this as a synchronicity.
All those Jesses. And then there's Jesse from Missing Link who's resurfaced.
Oh, and there's Jess from Australia, which she's nice. I like her show. I've been on it once.
And you're sitting on Jeff's show right now, which
And
has
Jeff, yeah,
an
Jeff
S
is
at the end.
F's used in
Jeff's.
Old German. The F's look like S's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hmm,
Jess is everywhere.
everywhere.
Jesses and S's.
Wasn't Jesse the name of one of those guys in what was that show? It was Seven
Uncle
Sisters for,
Jesse.
yeah. Well, there was that Uncle Jesse too. Yeah, that was
Dukes of Hazzard.
well, and there was Uncle Jesse. See, but there's also Jesse from the one that was set in San Francisco with the Olsen twins. There's a bunch of Jesse.
The Olsen twins? Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely, Fats. I love promoting channels and helping channels grow and build a community. I think it helps community to circulate each other's channels and stuff,
what
as
did I
long as they're
do?
the kind of channels
I,
that you want to
I saw.
circulate.
Do you have a show, Fat Rabbits? Because I think I might have subscribed to your channel if you did.
Yeah, drop the name and then I'll see if I can find the channel.
And well, I already subscribed, I think, but I don't have a link over here. So
Ooh, I like the name already. Lady Babylon 666.
I think I do subscribe to that. Maybe. Oh, that's where I saw you over at Ammon's. Yeah, I saw you over at
I'm
Ammons.
looking her up now. Let's see. Lady.
But there's some, like,
Ooh, shit, boobs. There are boobs in Babylon. If y'all want to go over.
Babylon boobs. So what's up?
Jesus' lap. Make her howl like a wild dog. Virgin's gift.
Is
Wow,
that you?
she's not going for numbers at all. The
If it's
Jesus
Ammon,
tattoo.
Ammon.
Demons of the 12 patriarchs.
Yeah, I've been following Ammon since he was a very small channel,
The mark of greed.
like pretty
Wait, this is
near.
a guy. Is Lady Babylon a lady?
Um, with his person. That,
Oh my god, there's this sexy elf.
yeah, you're gonna like it.
Satanic congregation. Fuck. Fuck. I don't want to show it because it might be copyright. But, um,
Yeah.
hang on.
Well,
I'm
I
swooning. Let me,
never went
y'all. There's
off.
a guy called Satanic Congregation, and he's on this thing, and I think he has a channel. This might be a network of Satanists. Hang on.
It's a
Fats, you
good.
might have, Fats, you don't know what you just do it to my networking, potentially. I'm as
Yes,
excited as Landry at a board game convention right now.
is that you?
Satanic
Seriously?
Congregation.
Uh huh. I did see you in the chat over there.
How do I find his channel?
Um.
Fuck.
Oh, I got his Discord too.
Who? Satanic Congregation?
Yeah, I have his email as well.
Wait, what? Do you
He
have his
speaks.
channel?
Yeah, he speaks Greek. He lives in Taos, or he
He
used
what?
to. He lives
He
in
doesn't have a
Greece.
channel?
He lives in Taos. He's well. He used to. I think he used to live overseas. That's what.
He might even be gay. Hang on, I might even be getting a little gay vibe.
I don't know
I
about
don't think
that.
he's daddy, but he's.
I don't know. I'm not
He seems like
sure.
it's. Oh, I shouldn't talk.
It will blow your mind. It's gonna. Yeah. Hi, machine. Come back
Can you
up.
get him to come on the show?
We're talking about Ammon Hillman.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Satanic Congregation.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the same guy?
Yeah.
What's his name? Ammon
Hillman.
Hillman?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what it. I think he's actually got it. His first name is different. It's.
No, this is definitely not the same guy. I don't want to show him because it might be copyrighted. Well, maybe there's a YouTube image of him.
Mm. He's
Oh,
balding
hey,
at.
TML.
Well, Ammon has bald with
Fats,
tattoos.
do you know anything about this satanic congregation guy?
Is it the same guy?
He's on Lady 666's channel, and I'm trying to find his channel.
That's the guy that's running the channel, I'm pretty sure. Guy with the tattoo on his head, and he wears like the same shirt.
No, he's this hot little young guy dressed in black. He's
Oh, well,
I can't show him because I don't have it's copyrighted. I mean, I don't have I don't know whose channel it is. I don't have permission.
you should look if
But if
you
you
have a.
go on Lady Babylon and look at the Mark of Greed, which is her latest video, he's on there. And his screen name is Satanic Congregation. And it
Oh,
looks like he has a channel. I can't find it anywhere. Satanic Congregation is the most important movement in modern history. That was from a comment. So these people know who he is.
it says he said in Fats Rabbits just said Jeff. It's the guy. There is only one Ammon. Yes, it's him.
But when I looked up Ammon's channel, I got this old bald guy that was like my age, if not older. I don't have greed, dude. I don't even have. That's part of my problem is people don't think I'm greedy enough. They don't want to collaborate with me. I don't have the hunger, the
Yeah.
fire. You think
Well,
a
you can.
Satanist, you could at least count on a Satanist for greed.
I didn't want to join the congregation because at the time I was in a committed relationship and I would have had to shave my head or sleep with, take on a new lover. And I haven't bothered since I got a new lover since my old one passed away. Um, I didn't go back over there because it was kind of a turnoff. But I don't hold any that against them at all. I just didn't want to join the exclusive club that
I
way.
didn't realize there was even a satanic network on YouTube. I've been looking for one. I got kicked out of the last one I tried to join.
Well, he's
Again,
bold.
like so many other panels.
He told me I was a good necromancer, and I thought we were going to talk again, and then we just like kind of like he took off and forgot. So,
The
but it's cool.
necromancer did.
I didn't forget him, so I'm sure that he'll remember me eventually.
Tell that hot little Satanist to come on and just explain it to me.
I got no greed,
You got what?
and, except for love, and I'm down. I love the adversary, so
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am that. I end up being that too a lot.
yep. So I'm. What do you got? Projects? Any projects going right now, Jeff?
Well, there's different people that have mentioned wanting to collaborate on different things, but again, until it actually happens,
Yeah, I've got a few things
it's not
going too.
officially a collaboration. And I have my norms for collaboration now that I went over early in the episode. So if you do want to collaborate with me, you have to agree to these few short little
You should make a
norms.
post. You should make it into a post on your community page,
Oh yeah,
maybe
that's a good. I might do that. I might put this tier list. Get ChatGPT to like put it as an infographic and
for sure.
post it.
It's the way to do that.
But for those interested, let me go over it one more time. Oh, hang on. I wish there was a way to organize ChatGPT conversations better. Okay, we're talking, this is called the collaboration tier. It's the middle circle. You have to be reliable. You have to be collaborating in good faith. You have to be accountable. I have to be able to I changed this to problem solving access. If there's a problem, I need access to you so we can come together and solve the problem. That's my version of accountability. And low to moderate conflict capacity, either tolerance for conflict or ability to resolve conflict. You don't have to be perfect at it, but you have to have some ability to tolerate it and resolve it. So if you have all of that and want to collaborate, you get me
That's it.
helping
That's
you on
the
a
way.
project. I will have some of the responsibility for it, so it won't all be on your shoulders. And through your collaboration, you can have some limited influence on what I do here because it'll be part of my collaboration, will be part of this community. So that's the collaboration tier. It's free to join. You just have to be able to meet those norms that I established for it.
Oh, you would never set me up, would you, Jeff?
With
Not
a
on purpose.
guy,
No, you would never set me up.
like what does that mean? I get set up all the time and I hate it. I don't think
Yeah,
I would
I
ever do
know.
that to
I
somebody.
don't think
Like
you would.
what would that look like?
I don't know. I
I
just
might
like,
do it like if it was your birthday and we were doing a surprise party or something.
yeah, that's what I thought too. That's hilarious.
No, I don't
Uh,
think like that. I'm not a manipulator.
I know.
I'm a communicator.
I'm
And
just
if
asking.
I'm trying to get something, somebody to do something, I'm just going to go to them and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
would you do
that's
this thing? Here's why I think it's a good idea."
yeah, and I think that's a good way to be, and I think that's a good example of how we should be.
Have you been set up recently?
Oh yeah,
What happened?
I didn't suck Kev's toes.
He set you up?
Well, and there are people that are genuinely convinced that that is
What
the
channel
case.
was this on?
Uh, you didn't really? You missed that? That was on OTWs
I
during the
don't.
show. You
Oh,
just really
no. Oh, you
do
felt set
not
up
pay,
during the show?
you do not pay attention, do you, Jeff?
Okay, let me tell you about that. A, I was looking at 100 things that night because I was the host.
I know,
B,
I
I
know.
miss details anyway because I'm neurodivergent. So, yes, I don't always pay attention to every single detail that everybody else pays attention to. I spent the entire last 3 years of this channel talking about that. And
I
you're
get.
neurodivergent yourself.
I
So, don't
am.
come at me for my attention when I don't do the
I
same
was
with you.
teasing you, Jeff. I was just
I was
kidding.
hosting a very complex contest with a lot of people on the panel and an audience. I did not catch every single little minute molecule of data that passed by on the stream that night.
It's unreasonable to think
You'll
that you.
forgive me if I missed something. Can you just fill me in without making it be about my inability to pay attention to your standard level?
Well, there was some question at some point whether or not it was you that was setting me up or Snow that was setting me up, and
Well, it
I'm
was
pretty
definitely not me, but what was the
sure.
contention?
Well, there was. It wasn't my contention. I'll tell you that.
But what? Who's saying what? Like what? Where's the setup? How did I set you up?
I don't need to. I don't even need to go there, but I will.
I'm curious for my own curiosity. If you're going to bring up this conversation, that's an important part of the conversation. You can't talk around how I supposedly set you up
No, I
in a
did.
conversation about being set up. That's
I
one of these
said,
conversation games I'm talking about.
I
Instead of
know.
just direct, hey, did you set me up? Here's what somebody said. It's this big circling of I don't really need to come out and say
I was
why
asking
you
you.
supposedly set me up, blah, blah, blah. I'm tired of this. I don't want to have this kind of conversation. I want to have the kind of conversations I'm trying to set the norm for on this channel,
Yes,
which is
Jeff,
open, honest, and direct.
you're doing it again. This right here, right here.
Doing what
Stop,
again? The,
stop. Just
a
breathe,
vibe
breathe.
thing? I'm too emotionally intense. That's a vibe thing. It's not affecting anything I'm saying with my words. If you can't handle my vibe, then go take a
I
break or
know.
something.
I
But you
can't.
just came up here and asked me if I set you up, and then you're withholding the information that I need to understand if I set you up, and now you're accusing me of being too emotionally intense and it's throwing off your vibe. This feels like a setup by you.
It's not. It
It
wasn't
wasn't
before
before
either.
either.
And now
And
we're
now we're
Welcome to you now.
Whoa.
Ooh, there's an
Sorry.
there's an echo. echo.
Yeah, sorry about
A
that.
big echo.
Yeah, hold on. Let me come back in. This is
All
crazy.
right. All right.
yeah, I wasn't doing that, Jeff. I didn't mean to. If you took it that way, I apologize immediately.
If I took it what way? The way that's on the stream that everybody can see?
Oh no, no, no. I asked you as to an example because there was question previously with other people,
But you wouldn't
and
come out and say what all that is. You're being vague. You're trying to ask me questions and being vague at the same time.
no,
How am I supposed to answer a vague question?
I'm asking because this person just brought this up to me in a text, and it's not something I'm going to call somebody out on in public. So just pause.
I can have whatever reaction I want. I don't need anybody to put, if it's too much for you, you don't have to watch. What do you want me to do? Like, hey, Fats Rabbit, I'm having a reaction. What level is comfortable for you to have it at? I opened the stream talking about my emotional intensity, and if y'all can't handle it, go somewhere else. This is me. This is my norm. I'm trying to set a channel where people can have these reactions and we can sit with them. I spent a whole stream on them. People came up and talked about it. They agreed. Yes, yes, that's a good learning to sit with emotion. Yes. So were y'all gaslighting, or is this a norm we're going to set for this community? This is okay. We can do this kind of stuff if it
Okay.
leads to productive conversation. Grown adults can have intense reactions and emotions and still resolve conflict through conversation.
Yes, we can.
Me and TML do it all the time.
Yeah, I love it. And I love you, Jeff. I want to hug you. I do.
Oh, we not done. Don't don't
So,
do the love bombing yet, because I
okay,
still want answers to my questions.
well, I'll give them to you. Just you be
Okay.
patient.
Well, it's so easy to just tell me what was said. You don't even have it doesn't even have to take patience. That's why this feels like a game. Like when you can't just come out and say something so easy to say, it means in your head you're doing some arranging and manipulating first. It's not transparency. It's not open, honest communication, which is what's again the norm I'm trying to set here. So at least on my channel, can you try to meet my norms?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Absolutely.
then
But
what did they say about like how did I supposedly set you up is the question.
um, it's a long explanation, and I'm about to be driving, unfortunately. So I'm gonna.
Okay, well you could have answered it like the first time and saved a lot of time. So it feels like a game. If you ever want to answer it, just come back and answer it. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to TML.
I will.
TML, what's
Okay.
up?
Listen.
What's up, Jeff? Can you
Welcome.
hear me fine?
Yeah, you're a little low, but
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
here, let me check your settings. Oh, you turned all the way up. Wow. And you're
Yeah,
still
I
low.
don't. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Um,
Well,
am
we'll
I
do
coming
our
in
best.
fine?
As long as the audience can hear.
Yeah, let me know in the crowd if you guys can hear me. Trying to. Yeah, I think I might have to like get a new mic and stuff. I don't know.
I can hear you better now. I turned you up a bit
Okay.
on my headset. What's up?
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing. I was
Nunzio
just.
can't hear you.
Yeah, I followed Zeph here. We were in the Discord, so.
Oh, were you part of that? Is this something that just happened? Is this Discord drama that spilled over into the stream?
I have no idea what it was.
Because
What
out of
you
the
guys were
blue,
talking
she's
about.
like, Jeff, you wouldn't set me up, would you? And I'm like, no. She said,
Uh,
well, then either you or Snow set me up. And I'm like, supposedly how? And she
oh,
spent 10 minutes not answering the question.
is she talking about the contest or?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I have no idea what she's talking about. She won't tell me. So don't come up here singing open communication and then do this bullshit.
no, we were in the Discord talking about Andrew Wilson with Pinoid News, right? He's another channel that's
Oh
in my
yeah,
Discord.
Pinoy, he's stopped by here a few times.
So we were talking about Wilson. So we were not addressing the contest. No, that's
Well,
not the
she thinks I
conversation.
set her up with Andrew Wilson. I don't even like talk to him. I don't even know what she's talking about. I set her up. She said it was the contest, and it was either me or Snowfire.
Yeah.
So she's convinced somebody set her up, and I said it wasn't me.
Well, I thought Snowfire and Marathon Kev were collabing for a minute or whatever, but then I got over that because I talked to both of them separately, so then I got over that. You know, I got more mad at Kev, but I got less mad at Snowfire. So,
Oh,
so
okay.
I was like, all right.
And then supposedly something happened on the panel that I missed because I didn't pay attention to every little detail that happened with every single person on the panel. And so I missed something really obvious related to this story that happened that again she won't tell me what I missed. So I feel this is the kind of phoniness I'm talking about. They come here and pretend one thing, but then when it's time to deliver the thing they're pretending about, you get a bait and switch, and you get all this emotional vibe bullshit and no clear, direct communication.
Yeah, I came up because you guys were talking about Amon Hillman, so I was like,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna
Do you
tell you
know
about
this
him.
satanic congregation guy?
I do know him. I do know him.
Do you know his channel?
Yeah. So this guy either was exposed or not exposed for not knowing Greek or something like that. Because he claims that he's translated the Dead Sea Scrolls like from Greek, like Hebrew, he claims that he has such a he first of all claims to be a philologist, like
Oh
Nietzsche,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
Friedrich Nietzsche, right? Who studies languages.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not sure if that claim of his has been verified in terms of if he actually has a degree from a university, right? Like in philology, right? So there may be some discrepancy there, right? So I have looked into it a little bit. Now, what he's claiming is rather fantastical, right? Because he's claimed that there's like a naked boy who rushes out, right? When they like go and find Jesus, and he's claiming that Jesus is like doing some sexual stuff with this little boy.
Oh God, no, not on my channel. Not. Hang on.
Yeah.
People, don't bring that here.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. But that is the crazy claim that he's making.
Okay.
So
People try to
it's
slip that in when they want sensation or controversy. It
they
shows
do
up in
they
a
do.
lot of
Yeah,
places,
it's
but I don't want it to show up
sensationalism.
here.
No, I think it's sensationalism on his part. He's using this sensational rhetoric to try to move Christians into becoming Satanists or something like that. I don't know. In
And
my
that
opinion,
really motivates a lot of people. I know it
it
from the
does.
80s, from the Satanic Panic. I saw the effect that it would have
It
on
it
mass
does, but this is
society.
the but this is the claim he's making. It's like PDF stuff in the Bible, all right? So, and then he's claiming that the Catholic Church has like some sort of cult where they do this. So this is a part of his claim. So, I think normally he would be billed as like a conspiracy nut job, right? So most of the scholars that I've seen, they kind of bill him as a conspiracy nut job. And so there's a little backstory.
So
But,
you don't take him seriously?
I mean, from what I've looked into, what I've said to you, this is not my opinion on the matter. It's what other people have reported. So I
That
could
he's
show
not
you.
who he
Yeah,
pretends to be.
yeah, I could show you clips of that. Send it to you in your DMs because it's
Okay.
yeah, it's interesting. Yeah.
I was just thinking maybe he had a cool satanic community out there or something. But
Maybe, yeah,
if he's not, if he's all, I'm not looking for that. I have enough of that.
yeah, maybe he does. I know they also talk about use of psychedelics, so it could be they're just like psychedelic heads that are like
Oh
interpreting
yeah,
the Bible in like sort of Gnostic, sort of way.
and
And
kind of seeing whatever
yeah, it
they
could
want
be
to see under
harmless.
the influence.
Yeah, it could be harmless. I know he's saying that there's some sort of psychedelic cult that Christianity was based on, so he's almost doing a John Marco Allegro. I don't know if you're familiar with John Marco Allegro.
Uh,
He wrote a book called The Sacred Mushroom and the Cross, and basically said that the flesh and the blood of Jesus or whatever was actually like the kykeon. They're like from the Eleusinian mysteries. So you'd like drink this like mushroom brew, and then you'd like meet Jesus, right? Right.
I have heard that Revelations was supposedly influenced possibly by a psychedelic trip.
Yeah. So that's another thing that Amon Hillman claims. So he claims that all of these are psychedelic visions, and they're best interpreted as psychedelic visions, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, or just as vision, because there is a tradition of interpretation of interpreting the Bible as vision, like without even psychedelics, just as visionary literature.
Yeah. No, that's what Paul said, right? When he fell off his horse in Damascus,
The what?
right? It's called the conversion on the road to Damascus, right? Paul actually says that he fell off of his horse when Jesus came to him, right on the road to Damascus, and this is when he converted.
I remember that the
Yeah,
conversion.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He actually says that the vision made him blind, right? Until he went to a house and there was a guy named Ananias who actually told him that actually he's the apostle to the Gentiles, right? And he has a mission to be the apostle to the Gentiles, and then his blindness went away, right, from this vision, right? So that's interesting.
Are you streaming today?
No, I do it. Actually, you know what? I was supposed to stream today to do the Andrew Wilson stuff, but they're all still talking about it. So I'm gonna wait
I
till
was
they're
gonna say,
done.
you noticed that? That's like a month old already.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
They,
wait till they're done talking about it.
you
So I'll
think they ever
stream.
will be?
I think
Because
next
it's
week.
getting a lot of views. That's what's happening. People are tuning in to hear the latest update on this non-drama that has no update.
Yeah, next week will be a better week. Because now is the second interaction that the Powder Dusty has had with Andrew Wilson. So I think how
That's his latest clout he's chasing.
what can he possibly say to him now? Because he's simped for Sarah, he's done the whole thing, right? Like, what could he possibly what is he clamoring about now, right? Like, what could he
But Andrew
possibly
must
have
see
to
an
express?
opportunity himself if he keeps slumming down here.
That's what I
Like,
see. That's what I see. Yeah, he might be
Andrew's
trying
sure
to get
not
these guys.
rushing to stay away.
Well, he actually asked me for $800 when I asked him to appear on my show. Um,
Andrew
yeah, he said per hour.
wanted you to pay him $800 to come on your
That's
panel.
right. Yeah. I actually
Wait.
recorded. I recorded it. I showed the DM. He wanted me to pay $800 when I debated. We debated him, right? So for free, right? So I don't
I
know.
remember
I
that
think
debate.
yeah, so
I would have paid 800 for that debate.
right. Yeah, we could have split 400 each. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is a. Yeah, I mean that's
Wow.
ultimately what
Okay.
it's
Well,
worth.
I don't ever want to become Andrew Wilson big. That's for sure. Start having to pay people to come on panels.
Right. Well, this is what he said. So then my question is how does he have so much money and time to appear with Ben Thorpe, with the Powder Dusty, for free, right? So because he's complained to me that his time is worth $800 per hour, right? So
Well, he's
so
very
it just
generous then to Flo.
doesn't make yeah he's very generous to Flo. He's very generous to Ben Thorpe and all these other drama
Oh,
actors on the internet.
wait, he's with Ben Thorpe?
Oh yeah.
Andrew?
He had a whole 2-hour conversation with Ben Thorpe.
Wow, he's really
Recent-
tainting his brand.
recently, and Carolyn Borisenko, right? She made
No way! TML, do you know her story?
partly, I
Dude,
think it's
oh
like
my
Prager
god, I had
U or
no
something.
idea it intersected with her thread.
Yeah, because she tried to talk to Andrew Wilson and he wouldn't talk to her. So she made a clip calling him a pussy because she's like, he'll have a 2-hour conversation with Ben Thorpe, some nobody on
Nobody
the
owes
internet.
anybody a conversation, though.
Yeah, but so why does he owe Ben Thorpe a conversation for free for 2 hours, right? But he won't go on a big channel that's over 200K subscribers like Carolyn Borisenko, right? And go talk
I wouldn't
to
go
her.
on her channel either, honestly.
I don't. What's wrong with her? I haven't really. looked
Oh,
into it.
I'm not gonna get into it here. She has an entire backstory. You could find it on social media.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Honestly, Chatter King. That's what I'm thinking too. They all work for the same agency.
What do you think? Let's assume for a minute that there is some agency behind this. What is the goal? Is it just money, like generating content for money?
Money / gatekeeping. You push like Republican talking points, and you get paid to do it. So they give you money to super PACs, so you could pay people like Rob Noor to go to super PACs and get
So you
more
think
money.
they're paid, but like politically paid?
Well, he pays. He said he pays Rob Noor to go to the Pennsylvania, a Republican convention to push his ideologies. Right. So
I mean,
they're
people can do that for anybody. Could show up at those conventions and
right.
advocate for their
Right. But
positions.
if you advocate for the things that these bigger, people are talking about that get donors, right? Like Alex Jones, like Tucker Carlson, like Jay Dyer, and all these people. If you push their talking points for free, their donors will start to warm up to you. I mean, it's not a question of will they
Oh, so it's
pay.
like a little magic password to unlock about the status
Yeah.
and influence of that
Yeah, you
network.
say like, "Oh yeah, I support Christian nationalism. I support Trump. I'm one of the good boys." I mean, right, you say all of these things,
And
right?
then you get led into the boys club in the back.
Yeah, you get let into the bigger Republican machine or whatever it is, or it's a and they'll put you on Piers Morgan and stuff. It doesn't surprise me, honestly. It doesn't surprise me. I mean, right? It's just they just put you on these bigger networks. I mean, it's pay to play, right? So I mean, Wilson probably had a network that was outside, right, of his internet stuff, right, that he created, by embedding himself, in Nick Fuentes' community, by embedding himself in Owen Benjamin's community, right, getting the followers from there, pushing his ideology
That's
of
what I'm
Christian.
trying to do.
Yeah, yeah, he pushed his ideology of Christian nationalism. He did hundreds of debates. Right, he garnered support saying the conservative talking points. He used people like Rob Noer, who are already debating people like Destiny, who push these talking points. He brought those leftist debaters in, like Destiny and Lauren De Laguna, right, who have those huge connections, right, to all these people, right, and he created a name for himself among those people, and he even himself says he's nothing compared to somebody like Steven Crowder, and right, so he
Are
says
you
like
serious? I don't
this
even.
is what he said. This is a famous statement by Wilson. He said that he said the Powder Dusty is nobody compared to Wilson, but he's nobody compared to Steven Crowder.
I
So,
think he sells himself short.
but he kowtows to these much larger performers, right? He pushes their talking points so that he
That's
can
what
get let.
everybody. YouTube is a big pyramid, and everybody's trying to get to Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
They're all trying to trace clout
of
to the
course,
top.
of course. It's a giant, like one giant pyramid scheme.
Yeah,
Right,
and they play all these little power status games on the way up. I
absolutely.
mean, we even see it in these communities.
Oh yeah,
So I
one
think
hundred.
that's just. I might have to do a topic on that because I think that's just the lay of
Right.
the land
It
for the
is.
panelverse.
It is like people act like they turn it on me and say I'm saying some conspiracy. I'm just telling you what happens. Like this, there's nothing special about what I'm saying. There's almost zero things special about what I'm saying. The only reason you would not want to cop to this is because you claim you're being authentic and not trying to grift or something like that, and you're actually pushing your ideology to help people or some stupid nonsense line like that. None of that's fucking true, right?
I mean, I don't think Andrew's doing anything illegal. Anybody can make a YouTube channel and start a pack or advocate for positions or hire
Right.
people to go debate
Right.
or advocate.
He's totally replaceable. Like people are saying like, oh, like if Wilson like went away, like it'd be this big hit to Christian nationalism.
No, there's plenty of people that would.
There's Jim Bob. They got
There's more than Andrew now. He's not even the only one doing what
yeah,
he's
they
doing.
got they got their Jim Bobs, they got DPH, they got Jay Dyer, they got hundreds of little guys that'll take on the ideology line for line, literally line for line, even say the lines like, do you know the laws of logic? And even say every little fucking line. They say the same, it's a prepackaged ideology. All right, like they all say the same debate points. All right, so they're all replaceable in my opinion. All right, none of them are special. They're personalities that are created by the by a brand that serves the ideology. It's not enough. It's
Well,
not
you have a good personality. Can you find a brand that will help create you?
not. I mean, not really, because my thing is that we critique the system, right? So we can't get paid to critique because
The
the people
system's not going to pay you to
they're
critique
not
it.
gonna pay me to critique
Right.
them. Like what? That's retarded, right?
Yeah.
So no, the machine is that lies is not gonna pay me to tell the people
The
about the
truth.
lies of the machine on the machine.
Right.
Like no, that's not gonna fucking happen.
So you've
Right.
staked out your path.
Oh yeah, I've staked out my path. I have nothing to lose in this, and they have everything to lose. Right? Right. I'm the Joker. Right?
The jester.
Yeah, exactly. So. No, yeah, and there's other people too that have nothing to lose in this. They have no skin in the game. They just want to tear shit down.
Do you know other channels that I might be able to network on that you think would be aligned, like that I'm aligned with? I'm looking for other. I'm looking to network.
I mean, you're always welcome on mine, but I can't recommend any other.
Yours is so it's so unpredictable though. Like
I know.
I guess that's part of the price of entry.
Yeah, yeah.
I see you live all the time. Maybe I will. I'll pop in and check you out. I used to hang
They
out there.
like they, they do love people. You know, they love people that come and watch my show, and they do go and fuck with those people. All right, so they do have that thing, right?
Who
There's
does?
not a lot of them. You know, there's not a lot of them, but they do fuck with the people
Yeah.
that go and watch
Okay,
it.
I might. You said you were going live today. Are you
No.
gonna wait for the
Yeah, I'm gonna
Andrew
wait for another
drama
week.
to die down?
I'll wait
It's
another
not gonna
week.
die down.
Yeah.
People are getting too much numbers off of this, including Andrew, because he's keeping it going. And Andrew's not a stupid business person.
Yeah, I forget what the recent thing was. I had a whole nother segment of critiques to add because my whole thing was cuck rakers. So it's Powder Dusty cucking to Wilson, right? Because he did cuck hunt, right? So I'm doing a larger thing, right? I'm saying they're all cucking.
A lot of betas.
A lot of betas. They
Try
can't stand on their own ideas. They need to
the
get
beta
paid for
shuffle.
representing other people's ideas. That's the thing is like my ideas are unpopular, but at least I stand on them. And you know,
I mean, you wrote a whole book defending them. Like
right?
that's so.
Yeah, like I'll stick with my shitty ideology that I developed. At least it's mine.
But I mean, you're not hurting. You have a good little thriving community going.
I
A
mean,
regular audience. You have your guests. You're doing your thing.
yeah, I mean we do a thing,
Yeah.
but but you know,
Are you trying to do anything bigger than that? Do you have ambitions?
sure, sure, sure. I'd like to do like like maybe like get a bigger audience in there, do like a daily show, like like 3 hours show a day, where it's like an hour of me, and then 2 hours of me talking to the panel, or something like that. I would love to do something like that. But but I just don't think there's so much of a demand for it right now, right? So if there was a demand for it, right, I would do something like that for sure. And I would see no problem doing something like that, right? But the thing is that right now there's a demand for like these clowns like Jim Bob or whatever, right? So they get with their like racist dog whistle thing that they do, they get their like I think he was calling in like migrants in France, right? That are Africans monkeys or something like
Who? Wait,
that.
what?
Jim Bob.
Jim
Like
Bob
last time.
called them African monkeys? That
Yeah, he was
sounds
calling African
racist.
migrants monkeys. Right?
That didn't even sound vaguely racist. That sounds pretty overtly racist.
No, yeah, his show is overtly racist. I mean, so I mean, this is the kind of comedy, like on my show, right? Like on my last show, I like looked at like what like the Neoplatonists, right?
Oh
Right, and the
yeah.
Christian philosophers, right? How they're linked to Plato and Pythagoras. So
And
that
Plotinus.
so my little show was very standard, right? Like this is the things that every Christian should figure out, right? Like every Christian should know about pre Christian Jewish Gnosticism if they want to defend their religion, right? But Jim Bob, right, is such a fucking ass clown, right? He'll tell me that Islam is Gnosticism, even though it was 500 years after Gnosticism and has nothing to do with it, right? It's closer to Arianism or one of those Christian heretical sects that are considered by the church to be heretical than something like Gnosticism, right? Which is like a total inversion of the message, right? So I don't know. So it seemed like he's conflating so many different ideologies and themes, right? To like say Islam is Gnosticism, right? Is really to stretch like Gnosticism to like
Yeah.
encompass
I
pretty much
wouldn't
any.
associate the two. Like I don't see any
Yeah, like
striking features that stand out in particular. We have all these YouTube scholars now though that do this YouTube's internet scholarship.
yeah, like that's kind of what it is. Right? It's
Yeah.
like disinfo, like YouTube scholarship, like
I watched
Reddit
this YouTube
memes.
video and they told me this, and it's not. There's scholars that have studied this and can give a much better case
Right.
for it.
Right. I mean, yeah. So to say like you have to have much more nuance in your views than to just say, well, Protestantism and Islam is Gnosticism. That's so dumb, right? Like it's so like lazy, right? It's like you've actually said nothing. You've conflated two ideologies and not connected them in any way, shape, or form, right? So this is I have a whole recording on my show where I went to go defend. This is after I did a whole debate on the Crucible where I explained to them Aristotle and divine simplicity and chapter 7 of the Quran, right, where Adam falls, right? For eating the fruit and
I've
stuff,
never
right?
read the Quran.
They had no neither did they. Neither did they. Imagine that. They came to go debate a subject, and I'm literally reading to them the verses about which they're debating. They're literally doing a debate, the fall of man, Christianity versus Islam, and they never looked up the verse in the Quran where Adam falls. They literally are doing that live, and I'm literally explaining to them the verse live, and they do a whole cope stream on Jim Bob saying Islam is Gnosticism. A whole cope stream. When I call in to dismantle their fucking point, they kick me off the show like a bunch of little babies. Bunch of little fucking babies whose ideology got destroyed and they left home crying to mommy with poop in their diapers. Right? Literally. Like, what?
Because it's just it masquerades as religion or whatever else. It's just internet turf wars.
And I have it recorded. So if they try to say, oh, this never happened, but bitch, I have it recorded, motherfucker.
Everything's recorded here. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know why people try to like pretend everything you do here is captured
I
already.
didn't
People
even
could
release
bust you
that
like
shit.
that.
I can
And now we got
expose them.
AI tools.
I could expose them tomorrow. Like I care. I don't even care to release the clip. Like I don't even care. I'm right. But if Jim Bob or any of these losers gets up and says, "Oh, the machine lies is a retard," bitch, you're the fucking retard, and I proved it. I literally proved it live, and then you got mad and did a cope stream and then tried to cover it up. Like this is really the
Was
reality
this
of the situation.
recent or the one from like a year ago?
This was like when I first started streaming. This is like when we first met each other, Jeff. This is like
Oh,
2 3
yeah,
years
way
ago.
back. Because I know y'all had some kind of ongoing thing. Y'all
Oh
kept
yeah,
trying
I
to debate
destroyed
each
him after
other.
that. I destroyed him after that too. Yeah, I like showed up on a panel with Glenn Lawrence, and guess what they did? They kicked me off the panel after I destroyed this dude again. They
Oh.
kicked me. They muting me, kicking me off. They try to save his ass so hard. I reviewed the entire stream on my channel. All right, like what? Like they cannot do. They cannot do what I do.
Do
Like,
you have any tips for not getting kicked off panels?
yeah, I agree with the host.
Do you what would why do you kick people off of yours? What triggers a kickoff in your on your channel?
Like if people start focusing on like either me or like one of the panelists, like instead of like what we're talking about, I'll just go ahead
Oh,
and
like
kick them
when it
off.
becomes personal
Yeah,
instead of about the topic.
yeah. Like, do you want to answer questions about the topics? Because I'm trying to create a show about like Plato and Christianity and Nietzsche and Islam and technology and secularism and all these ideologies, right? So I'm trying to look at political philosophy and stuff. So if you don't want to talk about Elul, you don't want to talk. See, now I have people that are ready to come and talk about the topics all the time.
So now
Right?
you can manage the drama a little better because you have
There
the
is none. Yeah, because there is none.
topics you want to talk about
I
that you
don't
can
manage
replace.
drama. I don't manage drama. I just kick them off the panel. And if they have drama, you could personally DM me and do the drama thing. All right, go ahead. Right, I'm a real person. My name is Mohammed Hassam Kang. My address is on my channel because some fucking idiot doxed me, and I just kept it there. Right?
Oh
I'm
my
not
God,
afraid.
I didn't
I'm
know
not
that.
afraid. I'm not
Do
afraid
you
of
ever
these
get
fucking cocksuckers? Yeah.
do you get calls or people coming by or anything?
No, that same idiot. It's just that one fucking moron.
Oh, okay.
Toilet bowl earth. Yeah. It's just that one fucking idiot. Yeah. He's the only guy that bothers me. Yeah.
Oh,
It's like he's like obsessed. Yeah, I got like my assigned to troll and whatever. Landry sometimes doesn't like me very much. So
yeah. Well, or did y'all squash yours or what's?
no. Yeah. No, he went
Is it
on
squashable? Because his was kind of a like some fallout from the flow state. It was you and
I
flow
thought
state that were the main
I thought we were
antagonists, and
fine.
he kind of got caught on in the side of that.
I mean, I thought we were fine. He came on my show. He apologized to me, right, or whatever, right? And he said, oh, you're not that bad, right? And then he goes on his show again and goes, well, everything the machine lives does is incoherent. Everything.
When was this?
This was recently on his show. This was after the panel award show. He said everything I do is incoherent, and he says
After going to you and making peace and patching up.
yes.
Landry, what you doing?
What's wrong with the guy? And I'm thinking about the statement, and then he follows it up by saying, "And I'm tired of pretending that's not the case." And I go,
Did
Oh,
he
no.
pretend that wasn't the case when he was on your panel?
I guess.
Oh.
So I guess he tried to pretend like I do some coherent, but now everything I do is incoherent. Oh no.
Maybe he just doesn't understand it. Maybe it's over his head.
Man, maybe I gotta simplify it down for him. You know, bite-sized pieces. Maybe I'll
Like
run it through an AI.
incoherent is maybe not about you. It's about his ability.
No,
to make
run it
sense
through an
of it.
AI. Run it through an AI. The AI
That
will
is a
spit
good
out-
yes. And you know what I'm finding out lately? I want to try to experiment with other people too.
Yeah.
When I'm running these things through the AI, I usually end up being right. The AI usually ends up saying exactly what I see here and I say on these
it
panels.
says
I don't
I'm
know
wrong.
how that's happening,
Yeah,
but
the
I
AI
want to
says I'm
test it
wrong
with
a
other
lot.
people.
Yeah, the AI says I'm wrong a lot. So,
Oh, it
But
does?
the AI, especially Grok, it had favorable things to say about the machine lives, though. So I do like it. Right.
It's going to be the war of the AIs, the one
It's
that says
friends
the
with-
nicest things about you.
Yeah, it's
gonna
friends with
win.
me now. Like I'm like
You and Hank patched it up?
I mean, I don't believe him what he's saying. That but he.
Well, at
tried to
least he's,
antagonize-
as long as he doesn't go around for 3 weeks and continue the
He tried to
storyline.
antagonize that guy. Yeah, you know how Jr. is. He's like barely online, so he tried to antagonize him. And he. And JR said, I do understand from JR's perspective because he said, I'm a school teacher. I don't need people saying this type of shit about me online, right? So, although I told him, like, look, like, going to the police, because Hank is not, like, malicious. He's just confused, right? So, I don't know.
JR was going to go to the police?
That's what he wrote in the post, yeah.
Dang. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, he said-
that would escalate.
Yeah, and then Hank said, oh, this is the county I live in, and then he said, all right, for sure. So he's like, oh God. So I don't know. I know, like Snafu and Bad Apple Media, right? Apparently, Snafu got this guy prosecuted for threatening him online. So this did happen.
Snafu?
Apparently,
Got someone prosecuted for threats?
apparently this is what happened. I could be wrong about this. Maybe I don't know that much about the situation, but what I've heard.
This is such a crazy place. And then so they're fighting it with lawfare now. And
What else could be the case? Because how did they go to court together because of online
Right.
stuff?
I can't. It just. None of this is serious enough to escalate offline. Like, I don't get that. Why would you want to waste your
Don't
online
assume-
life and
don't
energy
assume-
involved in this stuff?
Don't assume that everybody's just online. There's people that are actively collecting information about people, like personal information, so they can make dossiers about people, so they can use them for something. It's obvious, right? Don't assume that everybody's just online. I mean, right? 'Cause
I
they're
guess
not.
maybe that's what I don't understand is why they wouldn't just leave it online. Like, why take
That's
the
fantasy.
extra?
Because online comes from the real world, right? It's in the real world, right? Everything that happens is in something or on something, right? The internet is in the world, right?
It supervenes on the real world.
Yeah, so it's not like see, virtual reality is a myth. Virtual reality is a idea, right, coined by William Gibson, a science fiction writer. There's no virtual space that exists. Right? That's blatant.
This is just us sitting in our respective rooms,
yes.
just like we'd be talking on a telephone.
Yeah. It's I mean,
It just makes it seem like there's this entire world between us that we're participating in.
that's what these people want you to believe. They want you to believe, oh, you just go online, you just have your little LARP show online. But it's like,
We're really
Look
all
like-
just. This is a big party line, really.
what this is really about is creating these type of communities offline. If nobody's aware of that, there's people who are aware of it. And
That's
they're
what I'm
collecting-
trying to do. is have this be part of a larger online offline network.
That's what it's for. The people who organize this, they're offline people who organize this network so that they can do that. Like like the CIA created the internet, like they created like MK Ultra and stuff. They understood cybernetics, they understood how people react to information, they understood its input output system and all. You know what I mean, right? This is how much information you put into the system. This is how much information comes out. You know what I mean? Because of the noise that's in the system created by the system, right? You get this much information in, you get this much information out. Input, output. They have calculated it beforehand. It's not even, and they don't even have to do it. They could get AI programs to do it for them to measure. This guy's show attracts this many people. The audiences that are in his show also cross over to this show and that show. There's 20% crossover between this guy's show and that guy's show. They've already mapped it out.
And now anybody can do that with the AI. We can
Right.
all map it out now.
Right.
AI, which channels is everyone going to? And then AI is going to say, oh, go to Flow States channel. The whole internet's going to go over to Flow States. Because it can analyze in the moment what the channel,
Right.
like
It'll
where the
also
channel that has everything trending is.
right. Right. It'll also give preference to channels that are monetized. Right. It'll send more people to channels that are monetized, right? Because they're colluding in the business with them, right? Because YouTube gets a cut of the money. Right? So if you're making YouTube money, they're going to prefer your content over somebody who's not adding revenue to YouTube. It's obvious. Like that is so obvious to me. Right? Right? It's not based on how good your content is that people like. That's retarded. That's
It's
retarded.
based
Like,
on who's making money, who
it's
brings in the
never
most
been that.
dollars.
Yeah, it's never
Gets
been
put
that.
in the algorithm.
Right, right. So the system is already geared
Hey,
towards
move.
that. Right, right. So people that want to, um, you know, um, acquiesce to that, they're going to get, supported. I mean, the people who develop these things know this, and the people who want a larger audience know this already. Man,
I
they.
wonder if there's a way to use the algorithm for good and help it find the audience I'm looking for, even if it's not money based. If there's some other metric I could manipulate or take advantage of to find an audience.
Um, other than money, it would
I could ask the
be
AI.
yeah, the AI could say, analyze the last 10,000 shows on YouTube. Give me the information and titles that they're based on. Is there any similarity amongst the thumbnails? And they say, oh yeah, a lot of the thumbnails seem to mention this one theme, and then go use that theme to create your show. Right? So
Pennies.
you could jump on the algorithm, right? I mean, me and Neurojack actually did this, right? After Charlie Kirk died, right? We started putting Charlie Kirk and Nick Fuentes in the YouTube video titles. Hundreds of people came and watched our videos. Neurojack got 1,000 views on one of his videos just doing
Just
that.
from having that in the title at the
Yeah,
right moment, at the right
yeah,
time.
yeah. You just analyze the
I
news
should make
stories.
a stream that says, you're losing your pennies.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't
yeah.
stand
Even,
for this.
yeah, even Jr. did this. You just analyze the news stories. You say the top 10 news items. You put the top 10 news items in your stream title and on the thumbnails. And even if your show has
And
nothing
now
to
an
do with
AI
that,
can just do all that for you. You don't even have to
yeah,
do it.
right. That's all you do. So there's ways to do this without even yeah.
I think it's gonna get so. I'm so glad I'm part of this internet world. It's gonna get so interesting. I think it's gonna move very fast. I'm here for it. Enjoy your little cow and chicken videos while you can, because that's only the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, um, ah ha ha. This is TML. Do you not know the illustrious, revered, the machine lies?
Yeah, I told him.
Who
I'm
sits
the
on the
same guy who fucked your
machine
mom. Yeah, I told him I'm the
talking
same guy who
about the
fucked your mom
machine that
last night.
lies? Hey, I was gonna say advertisers, but I'm not monetizing the ads anymore, so feel free, unleash. Do you know this
Yeah,
guy?
Danny Skittles. No, I don't know Danny Skittles, the
Oh,
gay
I've
man
never seen him before.
online.
This is obviously a troll. It's some kind of sock or
Yeah,
something coming
yeah,
to troll you.
Yeah, nice one. You're the one named Skittles, and I'm the gay one. All right.
Skillets and
No, it's
containers.
Skittles. No, it's Danny Skittles. Get it right, Jeff.
Well, he's trolls usually don't last long here, Danny, especially if they're attacking guests.
Yeah, I stand up. This is the
Besides, I
size of
hate
my
fruitcake
hand.
is nasty. Do
This
you
is the
eat
size of my
fruitcake?
hand. It's probably bigger than
Um,
your fucking skull.
Let me see.
If
Those
I
look like
slapped you in
AI
the mouth,
fingers. No, you can't threaten violence
you
on
wouldn't
here.
feel your face. Yeah.
Do you eat fruitcake? I always found that I didn't understand who would eat fruitcake or think that it tasted good.
Danny Skittles probably eats fruitcake. That's why he's talking about it online. Skittles is eating
Yeah, but I
fruitcake
don't think Moose has a
alone.
reason to fuck with TML.
He's
I
eating
don't think
Skittles
Moose.
alone. That's why he's
Hey,
Danny
Carrie.
Skittles eating fruitcakes by himself.
Chat act. We're all chat acting. I'm panel acting right now.
Yeah, and you're calling people fruitcake when the like like you're
Right,
making gay
the most
disses.
obvious fruitcake on the
Like
panel.
what are you
is
talking? Yeah, like it's Jeff's show. You fucking
skating
moron. Like how stupid
and
are you?
It's Jeff's show and I'm the
A
fruitcake.
fucking moron. Like what a fucking real moron this guy is. Like man, you like your jokes are like not even socially acceptable. Like do you even know where the fuck you are, man? Like you're such a fucking moron. Like what the fuck? This guy's socially inept, like moron that eats fruitcakes alone. Like what the fuck?
I agree, Carrie. I hated it as a kid. I hated even like opening the box and looking at it or smelling it. You're not supposed to have that reaction to food.
Yeah, let's see you come up here and let's see. Yeah, show us your
He's not-
fruitcake.
He's not coming up. He's here to provoke.
Real clever. He went to a gay dude show. He's like, fruitcakes. You guys are fruitcakes. Wow,
Maybe
bro,
he thinks you
you're
look more
intelligent.
gay.
You're
You
real
have the
intelligent,
rainbow
bro.
background.
You're like very intelligent man. Like I can't believe it, bro. Like you're like, bro,
You have
you're
before.
like a fucking genius.
Oh, maybe he is a real person. You said you've been up here before? Oh.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah,
it today. Let's see
I
it today.
remember.
Yeah, let's see it today. Let's see it come up today.
No. I'm gonna wind it down, in fact, so I can get my day started, and I'll be on later today for that networking, communication, and networking. And if anybody knows panels for me to go on, suggest them because I'm trying to find other destinations to start building community with. Well, what do you have anything? So don't look for you today, then, is what you're saying.
Except for music, we will have maybe
You might do some music.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Yesterday we did music. We got like 10 people in there. It was fantastic. All right, so we may keep that going. The energy there is very good.
And what panel?
It's just my show, The Machine
Oh,
Lies and Cyber Caliphate. Both channels will go live. Just music. So we did pretty good yesterday. We like played a lot of music, and I think people got a lot out of it.
Okay.
We get pretty good numbers. Music show. We got over 100 views just playing music for 3 hours.
Wow.
So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, we've been kind of doing that here with the AI creations. So,
Why stoop down to his level? Because he's a chatter. Because it's a show. Because we're chatting with the people in the show. Like, get with the program, bro. Like, get with the program, Team Philip. Like you like all you got is critiques for me, bro. Like, I really don't care what you think. I really don't care what you think, bro.
see, Philip, at least I listen. At least I care.
No, I don't care
He
what
does-
Philip thinks.
Yeah.
No, I'm done caring what Philip thinks. I tried to baby him too much.
Sometimes I get good feedback from Philip. He catches little things. He's the one that found the fucking paranormal thing. That was all Philip.
What's
All
the
right.
problem?
Well, look for TML or y'all and lots of other things going on in the Panelverse on Fridays usually, so I'm sure it'll be a very exciting, active day for everybody. TML, thanks for coming up. Nice to chat.
Blessings.
You too. Bless you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes. Yeah, talk to you soon, Jeff. Peace.
All right. You too. Take care. All right. I guess that's it. we had a good little morning stream. I'll be out later today for the tools. This is the one I'm excited for because I get to put it in practice as I do the networking that I plan to do because that's the next stage I think is to do some quality networking. So we're going to look at ways to optimize the networking. And then I'll do the community campfire, but I think we're going to do the lounge and have it be more just kind of a loose hangout space, free for all type of vibe. So that's what's going on with me today, and hope your day is as good as I'm going to try to make mine. I will see you around. Take care, everybody.